What's going on, family? What's going on, guys? We did it. We survived the weekend. Let me see if the hair's okay. Elena cut it, as you can see, so now I have less hair than I already did have. Oh my god. Am I balding anymore? This little swoop, kind of terror-like. Kind of terror-like, if I gotta say. Whatever. He stole my style. What can I say? I'm feeling good this morning, I would say. Green says, I'd be right there. Just need to walk the dog. Like 30 minutes. Okay. I warm up. Well, I know what that means. Green says he's going to be here in 30 minutes. So I got to be ready. Let me join the stream room. Make sure that's okay. Hopefully. You know what I should do too? I should actually use the foot pedal on here. Let me see if that actually works properly though. Because if this is push to talk, then I should already be muted, right? If I muted myself, like something like that. If I remember to do that. However, who knows if I'm going to remember do a foot pedal, the voice to talk. Things aren't likely, if I'm being honest. All right, music comes off. Music comes off, and then we get in here so we can actually work through this together. And so I can show you all the beautiful Discord. Oh my God, Discord's popping off, guys. If you're not in it, you should get in it. Okay, so I'm gonna join the stream room here, and then I'm going to something like that, but I gotta remove that sound. We don't need the sound every time. That would be very bad. What do we do with that? Sounds? Mute? Is it this? Yeah, we don't want that sound. And we don't want that sound. Right? Right? If I did that. Yada, yada, yada. Oh, it's working. It's working. I don't know if that mic is going to pick up well over there, but do I have the right for that? The HyperX. La 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 la. It's working. Those are separate microphones, so I just had to test it. Anywho, Counter-Strike today, guys. Can you believe it? You know, Green is a busy fella. So the opportunity to play with him comes once in a lifetime, I would say. Once in a moment like this. Some people wait a lifetime. So with that being said, since he's doing the kind thing of joining us, I said, why don't we play some Counter-Strike with them? That seems the kindest thing to do. Puppet Master says, hi. Hi, Puppet Master. Good morning. Welcome. Happy Monday. We survived the weekend. How was your weekend? I'll say my weekend was a little eventful. The dogs almost ran away. Well, they did run away. They didn't almost ran away. They did run away. So that was a little stressful. A little bit. We got them both. Through just sheer luck. Because, honestly, I had to grab one because I was the only one that knew that they ran away at first. Kind of sounds like I'm trying to avoid blame for the situation, but basically I let them into the backyard. The back gate had been opened and not closed because we had my son's responsible for a chore that I guess they're not quite ready for. So they did not close the gate properly, and so when I let the dogs into the yard, they just pushed out of the gate. They're both pit bulls. They're both pity breeds. You know, they're more on the Staffordshire side of things, I would say. But yeah. So because of that, they ran out and they chased each other One of them is older and slower, and he's my boy Blue. So I was able to grab him, and I pick him up, and I carry him back to the house. Puppet Master said, "Knew it, knew it." What are you trying to say, Puppet Master? Mrs. Handwiches is crying. She's crying. I look like the kind of guy that would attract pit bulls. Is that what you're trying to say? Hey, Mrs. Handwiches, says Puppet Master. It was a very stressful situation. So because I grabbed Blue and brought him back home, I had to take my eyes off of Tina. Tina is the younger, the Spire. Is no good. So I told my wife, I was like, they're running away. I got Blue. I'm gonna go try to get Tina. I have no idea where she went. So it was a little stressful. We went on a mission, I would say, a mission to get her back, to win her back. And thankfully we did. But that is, like I said, purely off of straight up luck. Okay, I'm kind of still cracked at the game. Who knew? Who knew? Fancy R8 said Tina knew that was her chance. She sure did, but man, she stayed pretty local. Hello. All right, I found myself in a competitive game on Nuke. Hi. Hacking, perhaps. Puppet Master said, "Gotta get the exercise in somehow." He's talking about me or my dogs. What did they say? Oh, B? Alright. Maybe ramp this. Watch this. Watch this. Oh! Clearly not hacking. But man, I sure did take charge on that, didn't I?
They rotated on B already.
Ooh, that might not be good for us, gang. Joe! Fancy R8, otherwise known as. Oh my god, look at that knife. Thanks for joining, Joe. How are ya? Mrs. Sandwich says, "Where is Green?" I know, we're all waiting for him. We're all begging for him. He said he's walking his dog.
Mini?
Stood me up. No, he's walking his doggy. He said it would take 30 minutes. Sounds like he gives his dogs good walks.
2 mini, 2 heaven.
Oh, should I be quiet for this, guys? It doesn't matter. Okay. So yeah, he'll be here soon. Oof. He died. He fell out of heaven and he died. I did no damage. I did no damage. I can barely hear these guys in my voice chat. Are we forcing? We forcing this? What is Bomb gonna do? Alright, I hear buys. I hear buys. We yearn for greed. Me too. Me too. Oh my god. Coming right for us. Who else said?
Purple, let's go in.
Alright.
He's on top of that.
Ay. No! Too squeaky? When do you start talking in exclusively Danganronpa voices? Whenever you guys want. Whenever you guys want, I'll play around with whatever Danganronpa voice we do. Emptied out on him, damn. We got damage, guys! Whoa, pause. I'm here for the game chat voices. Alright. Wait, do I have bomb? Oh my god. Alright, so I'm a little scared. How am I doing though? Oh, top of my leaderboard. Top of my leaderboard. I'm Jacksepticeye. Where are we going? Oh, schniz. Holy. Oh no, he's better. Squeaky. he
One
just,
more squeaky.
he just
Tagged.
killed me. Oh god. Ooh. Imagine. NT. All right, we're getting 3-0'd. That's not good. Good call, good call. I think so. Let me think if I can use this flash this round. That might be a bit better. Oh snap! Oh snap! He has bomb.
Oh shit.
Who would imagine
Let me
that?
have it. Oh, you have it.
Happen. One outside. Oh no! Oh, Green's gonna have his handfuls today. Oh shucks. Oh,
What's you up?
that's not good. I think somebody more experienced should be carrying that right now. Okay, I'll take. I'll take. When it comes down to that, how could I say no? Oh, I'm with Green here. I'm with Green. Nice pick.
One on top of hut.
Yes.
Heaven.
Oof. Ooh, I didn't do anything. Joe said, lock in, Sam. I'm trying. I'm trying. It's an early start for competitive Counter-Strike, I gotta say. I haven't really been playing a lot of shooters lately, unless you count Osu. Am I right, fellas? All right, this one, the pick is gonna be here. Watch this. Watch this. Oh my god, it felt like it was gonna be good. He killed that guy?
I'm gonna be a
He'd killed that guy. Oh my god. Oh!
He came lobby, going hot.
Oh my god. One vent.
He went down vent.
Nice. Oh, yes. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, ooh. Very fun said, blessed new week, buddy. At work now, so watched a few and followed a show. I've support my cousin in a partnered Twitch streamer with almost 2 million audience. He's helping streamers with organic strategy. What the fuck? Barry Funds. Barry Funds, you're not a real person. And if you are, you're not acting like one. Little sus. That's a little sus, man. Oh, shucks.
Go out there, Yellow. Why do you just wait for me?
Why you wait, Yellow?
Bro.
Sorry.
Oh, he just stood in that fire?
What?
That dude burned forever.
What the? Where could the last guy be?
He's coming vent.
That's me, vent. That's me.
No, he's following behind you.
What?
He is?
Yeah, he's heaven. He's gonna follow behind you vent. Or he's gonna go around.
He's 7.
Yeah, he's gonna go around.
Fancy, alright, says, I'm interested, Barry. I think I see the pearly gates.
He's saving. Run.
I'm getting flash hard. I gotta be honest, a lot of the screen is just looking like flashbangs right now. How am I doing? Oh, bottom of the leaderboard. The mighty have fallen. I remember there was this one time in this game I was top of the leaderboard. Now Now not so much. But that all changes now. I had to play too safe because I had an up. Everybody knows it. No effing way.
Oh, two sight though. There's one up. Still two sight. One heaven, one round hut.
Run down. Run.
Oh.
Bad timing.
At the lobby, sorry.
I was getting ready to tell you go down vent.
Might be,
And
might
they
be.
Stacked A sight.
Oh, yeah.
Trush ramp.
Trush ramp.
Follow. Don't wait. Just push. Even if they molly it, I'll smoke it.
Oh, he's so brave. What a
I
what
guess
a
we'll go
leader.
hell.
And you know what? It's 4-4 because of men like him. Brave young men like him. Even if it's mollied. Even if it's mollied. Even if it's mollied. To the gates of hell. I. Okay.
He's in double. He's going up control.
Oh, shucks. Aye! Ooh! Ooh! Ah! I was surrounded. It's okay, I'm a CT player. CT player all the way. No biggie. Alright, first game of the morning, just a warm-up game. Man, poor Green. He's gonna have a tough time. Poor Green. Oh, shucks. Bomb's kind of going in naked.
Let him come out.
Nothing B, I don't think.
Yeah, just hold up. We're gonna go.
We're stuck.
I'm coming heaven.
One's in vent. I mean hut.
Yeah, I'm coming heaven right now to.
Still, Hut going lobby now. I'll give you $1 if you win this round. Oh my god, guys, that could be so
Still
big for us. Guys, that could
He's tagged.
that could help rent this month, guys. This is actually a megathon. If I win this round, or if we win this round,
Tagged.
because I don't think I'm going to win this round. I think he's going to win this round, which is we. Oh my god, he has the AK. Oh, cool. Oh, interesting reload time. So good.
Nice job.
So good. You just won me $1. I'm not gay, but $1 is $1. Am I right? That's $1 right there. Guys, chat, we just got $1. Oh my god, chat. Chat, can we get that dollar, please? $1 for $1. All right, 5-5. 5-5, we're locked in. We're locked in here. Watch this. Come in lobby. Ah!
It's op outside mini.
Oh!
Same.
Heaven and mini.
Just one heaven.
I think he was down.
Oh my god, Goblin Man is a brave soul. Goblin Man. His name's Goblin Lord. Respect the title. Watch this.
Damn, how much you do to that op? At a 41.
Thank you. Oh my god. Thank you, Fancy. Thank you so much for the tip.
Drop me the smoke.
Does your wife know you're here?
wait for it.
Oh my
Just
god.
give it a second.
Okay. A game here. Oh. Come on, those shots looked pretty. Damn it.
Oh, you're gonna drop. I'm coming out.
Wow, look at all those good smokes. Those good smokes, bro. Oh.
Oh, he's on silo already.
Oh, Goblin Lord, help them. I pray to Goblin Lord. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh. Oh, oh, Goblin. They don't call him Goblin for nothing.
My eyeball's itching.
Be the monster, dude. That's such a pretty gun. Maybe with that dollar tip, I can go and start saving for a Be the Monster of my own. That would be a good use of the money. It's funny. Funny when you have a family. What seems like a good idea and a bad idea for a purchase, you know? Be the
All my
monster.
bullets fly around him.
Or soccer camp for the kids. I don't know. Okay. 5-7's actually good. But I like 6-7 better. Am I even gonna be able to shoot somebody this round? Kitty boy, this guy sucks. Who let him come to the team? A loser. That's who.
Outside. There's nothing secret. They're going outside A.
Nice.
Near heaven.
So good. No, heaven. Oh, yes, yes. Yes, go team. Go team, we did it. Yes, 6-7, guys, we did the thing. Unk. That's all right. Sometimes you gotta embrace unk. It's better to embrace it than to try to hide it. You know what I mean?
110 weeks?
What?
110?
What did he say?
That's a lot of weeks.
Why are you yelling, man?
110 weeks, bro. Cop.
Why are you
Whoa.
yelling?
What's happening?
Bro, there's no reason not to yell.
What are you guys talking about?
He's got a
It's a
110
number.
week streak.
It's a number on a screen.
Oh, in Counter-Strike?
110 week streak, bro.
Is that good? Does that mean he plays the game once a week for 110 weeks?
Holy frick, I got a kill.
Bad timing. Where did he die? Oh, I'm too late. I thought it was more serious than that. Oh well. Hey. Guys, I carried. Trust. True. Guys.
When you're aiming on your screen, how high is your dot holding?
What?
How high are you holding your dot?
Crosshair boy, bro.
You're not
Aiming really
Wait.
You're 4 and 12. I see that.
No shot. No shot. That's another kill on the board for Kitty Boy. Meow.
They're gonna probably
You
go outside.
distracted me.
They take their role seriously. Meow. Ooh, why pre-fire that? Why not wait for him to come to you?
He's coming in lobby. At
Like I have anywhere to talk. Oh my god, imagine them hearing me talk shit.
you got this.
Where could they have planted that? Oh, uh-oh.
I tagged the last one.
Oh.
Bombed.
Alright, it's a battle between me and Kitty Boy. Who's gonna win? Sandwiches or Kitty Boy? One in the chat for me. Two in the chat for you. Cheeky hold angle. Ramp.
Outside.
Boss lobby still.
3 ramp.
Kill him, Orange. That's bomb. Yeah, that's bomb lobby. You fucking got it.
So unlucky, dude.
Damn it. Damn it, man. Shucks. I tried so hard and got so far. I'll kit, guys. I'll go kit. Don't worry. Trust. Trust I have kit.
What? Okay.
Holy fuck!
What's
Oh my.
What's happening? One ramp. I got bomb.
Ramp?
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Oh, fuck.
One ramp.
Back ramp. But in the end. No way. No way. Oh my god, he's got a molly. Oh my god, he's so much smarter than I am. I think I had a molly too. I'm an idiot. Oh my god, I think I won this for us though, guys.
Go
TBH.
ahead and let's just go back to
TBH,
the
I still think that I was the important player this round. I gotta say it.
Both there. Both coming ramp.
Oh my god. I'm gonna come ramp more often. That was a good play. Bad flash, idiot. Oh, they grabbed bomb. They grabbed it. Oh shucks. Oh shucks.
Yeah.
Oh shucks. Oh
He's
shucks.
going lobby to A.
Oh my. Oh my word. Oh my word. Guys, what can I say? I was MVP that round. I know the game doesn't say it, but we all know it's true. In the end,
For someone.
doesn't even matter.
Maybe
One
you
thing.
drop one of them, Orange.
Don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard you try. I mean, I'll take.
Green, there's a gun there.
Say thank you next time.
One red.
I'm going secret.
I was just scared.
Hasn't made it there yet.
Yeah, I'm here watching the cross as well.
Come on.
It's
Come
still
on.
red.
Come on. Hit me. Okay, I go in here. Shucks.
Top of red. Africa.
Oh, that's bomb.
Sick with it. Kitty. Kitty's getting a kill.
Africa. I thought Africa was an A site.
Africa.
That could be right there.
Still red.
Thought that sandwich.
What's that about sandwiches? Oh, what's that about sandwiches, guys?
I thought this was Africa.
Kill me.
Second that.
All right, guys. Can't find my hot glue guns. What do you need it for? What kind of crafts are you working on today, puppet master? Or should I say master of puppets? Puppet.
Lit, isn't it?
Lurk smoke. Ramp. Need.
Both B.
Shucks. Is there a void where all my glue guns disappear to? Great question. I've never heard a more asked question, honestly. I get that question probably once a week. No lie. Testify. Right hand on the Bible, left hand on the sky. Eat and be good. I just love everyone, generally. It's close though. I'm the master of baiting, I guess you can say. So true. One ramp.
Two outside.
One mic still out.
Squeaky.
Your alarm's going off.
Your alarm's going off.
Your alarm's going off. Oh, fuck. Lobby. Oh, nice double kill for Kitty Boy. Holy. Kitty Boy!
Did it.
How do you feel?
Normal.
Nice. You are. No matter what they say. No matter what those other guys say. Oh, I could actually beat the crow. Otherwise known as Russell. All right. The Russell.
Outside. A lot outside.
One trophy.
2 or 3 outside red.
One coming ramp. Oh, shoot.
Oh, fuck. The title. I just... I'm not looking at the screen.
They're very cat-like. It's so cool. People just have it all. Ooh, shoot. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Interesting. We're keeping it interesting. That's good. All right. You guys help me out here. What do you guys think? Oh, thanks for the buy. Me when I'm thanking the Lord for creating such diverse humans. What?
Too squeaky.
Shoot.
There's
It's
2
probably
more
not
red.
good.
One out hot.
You can see his head, bro.
This is really not good for us. No. Ooh. E. Ah. They haven't insulted me a lot yet, so that's gotta be something. How we doing? Oh man. Oh man, Kitty Boy's really close. Oh shoot. Okay, here we go. You know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna buy this. We have a lot of, we have a lot of kits out there. All right. This is important. We win this one.
It's a 4v5. Don't peek.
It's a
You don't
4v5.
got to.
Mm-hmm. He's on my side.
One coming ramp. Ooh. Yikes.
2 down ramp already.
That's
And
not
one
good.
more triple.
Oof. Oof, oof, oof. They could pull it off. They're pulling it off. They're pulling it off. They're pulling it off.
Yeah, you got it.
You guys are epic. they epically defused that, guys. We're gonna win now. That's incredible. All right, let's buy smart here.
Fucking epic win.
It's so true.
I got a drop bunch.
It is epic win. All right, this time it's gonna be different. This is how we're gonna get. This is how we're gonna get ahead in life.
One mini.
Mini. Mini.
Still 2 outside.
Oh, mini.
Mini.
It's gonna be an op and an auto.
No denying. There's no denying the fact that I ruined it. You jumped IRL. Darn it. I'm embarrassing myself. Imagine. And he.
Man, he was lit 93.
He stared at his death in the face. Incredible. Gold Nova 2, as you would expect. As you would expect. With that epic gameplay, Kitty Boy, they were the coolest one in that lobby. I should go friend Kitty Boy. They seem like a good hang. We're waiting for Green. I'm disappointed in Green. He should be here. He should be here, but he's not. You know what that means? He's a liar. Why was that showing like it was trying to tell me something? I guess not. Where's the Discord? What did Green say? Lunar said, "Oh. Oh. Oh. Say. Can you?" I wonder what Lunar meant by "oh." Puppet Master said, "I was there totally." Very good, very good. Looks like Green still isn't on, even though he said, "I'll be right there. I just need to walk the dog like 30 minutes." Guys, should we say a prayer for Green? Should we say a moment of silence for Green? How do you say a moment of silence? These are the questions that plague us, man. These are the questions that I ask myself every day. Well, what do we do? What do we do? Do we wait for Green? Do we take another practice lap? Do we do something in between? Is there a no risk practice mode that makes sense to play while we wait? while we wait. Did the dog fly away? That's the question. It makes it sound like if the walk takes 30 minutes, the dog might be big, right? You would think. Because 30 minutes for a little dog. Gun game while you wait. Do they still have gun game in CS? I gotta say, I wouldn't know because I've taken a CS. That doesn't make a lot of sense, actually. What is that called? Is it called Arms Race? Race your way through a selection of Counter-Strike weapons. That's the one. Hey, Fancy. How's your Monday going? Did you have a nice weekend? Have a good time with the fam? Let's roll. Did you enjoy the warmer weather? Hopefully. What's that? I'm doxing you? Whoops. Whoops. Oh, this is just warm up, guys. This is low risk. Low risk warm up. Ooh, that looked like a bot, actually. Oh, it was a bot. It was too short, that's for sure. Oh, no. Oh, I got colladed. I got colladed, guys. Okay. Okay. You do something there. Right? Oh, shoot. My peek wasn't as cool or as good as I thought it was gonna be. I'm not feeling good about this, guys. But I should. But I should. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What am I? The Kool-Aid man. Good one, good one. Excellent jokes. Let's go. Oh, shoot. A little too shaky there. What? 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 I don't believe it. Ah. There's only one kill. What the heck? That's annoying. Clean. Oh, they're on my base. They're on my base. No. It was too short, that's for sure. That's what she said. That took me a while. Oh, hey. Hey, what are you doing here? What are you doing here, guy? Oh. Oh, wait, we're on the Galil? That's kind of good, right? Maybe? Oh, what? I thought there was another invader on my base. There is. Right there. What? What's up with that guy? Oh, clean? Weapon's not real. That was tough. No. 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 Damn it. Yes. Yes. Shucks. Shucks, shucks, shucks. Oh, give me him. Give me him. No. No. Damn it. I'm messing it up. Dang it! I'm getting all turned around. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. No! No! No, it's falling apart. Please. Please let me be in it still. Come on. I deserve it. I deserve it. No. Oh, shoot. He's on the knife. I let him win. Oh, that's not the guy. Okay. He was just doing that to show off, I guess. That's okay. I don't have pride or shame. Uh-oh. No! 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 Was that me? Was I the one that died to the knife? That's cringe. Get me out of here. Get me out of this mess. How's everybody's morning shifts going? It's Monday morning, gang. I know everybody's putting in a hard day's work, as are we. It takes a lot to run a family, you know? Joe would know. Wait, there's two people that are the plague doctor, and I met them separately. But by a twist of fate, maybe they've become friends. And now they're cosplaying as a plague doctor together. Potential romance, huh? That would be kind of cute. Imagine you could be a matchmaker through something like streaming. What if people came to you and you picked them and you put them in a category list book or whatever, and you did that for many different people, and then you made the matches like you were some kind of relationship coach that had some kind of formal training to make it sound like, you know what you're talking about? Am I making any sense? Would anybody watch that stream? Would anybody watch this stream? These are the questions I asked myself. What are we supposed to believe? Are we supposed to believe that Green is standing us up? Are we supposed to believe that Green decided to play the ultimate prank on me? I mean, you guys have seen the evidence that Green hates me, right? Do you think Green has become a detractor? Do you think Green is out here just trying to make my life miserable because he doesn't like the fact that I give the people what they want and play Danganronpa? Is that what's going on here? Is Green now trying to get us to stop playing what's good for everyone and only play what's good for him? Green has went from being hurt by the fact that we don't play Counter-Strike with him or play Counter-Strike while he's at work so he can watch us. He's gone from being hurt by that to being downright a terrorist on the channel. Puppet Master says, let's all gather a search party for Green. Mrs. Hamwitches says, guess it's time for Slay the Spire. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Do we start a Slay the Spire? Do we start a Slay the Spire campaign? Do we touch the game for the first time? I would love to play Slay the Spire too. How about this? How about gosh, what can I do? How about we all pray? Dear Lord, Lord above lords, or just a lord among lords, from wherever, we are all approaching this prayer from. A non-denominational prayer. Not even non-denominational, because that kind of means Christian. You're just like the safest prayer that you can possibly do. to appeal to most people. Deer being big, small, short, tall, you cat in the hat them. God, please take care of Green. And like a shepherd, lead him to his home. Lead him to where he's supposed to be, in front of his computer screen, on a Discord lobby with me and others, should they choose to join. Playing his favorite game in the whole wide world, Counter-Strike. Can we all just take a moment and push the good vibes into the universe? Dear Lord, like Dear Lord from the hit ARG Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist, Dear Lord mentioned. Dear Lord, please help. Oh, dear Lord, you made a great song. I listened to it even till today. It goes something like, I've never seen a diamond in the I got some teeth on wedding rings in a party. You know what I mean? You're like a wife yearning for her husband who has been sent out to war. Oh man, this is what it's like. That's so tough. Those poor women, or men who are just in the wife role. I don't want to, I don't want to judge, but dear wife, I'm at war. How's it going there? Well, I'm falling apart. I'm falling apart. I'm having a nervous breakdown. Green, come home. Oh, Green, please. Please come home. What can you do? What can we do? Everybody tag Green in the Discord. Guys, if you're not part of the Discord yet, how can we turn a real life tragedy of Green missing into an ad for the Discord? Just like this. Guys, if you want to find Green, everybody hit his name in our Discord and say, please, Green, come back. Mrs. Sandwiches, I hope this is how you wait for me to come home. Hee hee. Every day. Every day. No, when you tell me that you're going to come home at a certain time and you're not home yet, I just start thinking, uh-oh. Uh-oh, she might be dead. Uh-oh. Especially if I've called you and you didn't answer or something, or if I texted you and it's like, phone's probably dead, but the brain starts saying, uh-oh, she died. Uh-oh, she's definitely dead. I don't think Green died. I mean, if he did, that would be the most tragic thing in the entire universe. That would be the craziest thing ever. It'd be so sad. Anyway, I think it's much more likely that Green is a married man too, So I understand a day off where you thought I am going to play games with people, can turn into a day off being like, you know what, there's a lot of stuff to do. Puppet Master says, aw, y'all make my heart melt. Aw, Sam thinking his wife is dead every time she's not home on time makes my heart melt. Sam having to think about burying his wife, the mother of his children, it just makes me absolutely thrilled. Anywho, I'm just projecting a lot, guys. I'm just worried about Green, that's all. I'm just worried about our homeboy Green. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll all just take a breather, okay? We'll all just take a little break. We'll take a little break. Crying. Not that part. Oh, well, how about you explain yourself? We'll take a little break. I'll put us on a little break. I'll take a little wee-wee. I'll change the title of the stream or whatever to say that we're playing Slay the Spire 2. And then we'll jump on that just so we can pivot in case Green got overtaken with some chores. Oh, maybe Puppet Master was saying, y'all make my heart melt as far as me and Green. Maybe it had nothing to do with Me and my wife. I see, not that part. They're not thinking of the part of me thinking my wife is dead. They were thinking of the part of me being sad that Green's not here. Now I understand. Anyway, Tata, I'll see you guys in like 3 minutes. Okay. We're back. And if you don't know, now you know. We have now changed over our focus of this stream. I'll say at everyone. Green off we'll say this. Green off has gone AWOL. I pray for his safety and for him to return home to us soon. It's a sad day. Anyway, I'm starting Slay the Spire 2 right now. Right now. And you know what? I see it happening. Where Green's gonna come and he's gonna say, "Hey, I'm back. Hey, I'm back. Don't worry. Hey, I'm back. Don't worry. I'm on." But you know what? You know what they say? Too little. Too mother effing late, brother. You know what I mean? Nobody actually says that. What? Nobody actually says that? What the heck? I did click on play, yes? No? Running? Oh, shucks. That's taken a little bit of time. That's not good. Alright. Why the heck? What the heck? Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, what kind of settings are these to start off? Do I have sound? Very little. Holy. I was like, what the heck? Can't hear nothing. All right. Sam gets ghosted by Greenoff HD, not clickbait, says Vince in the Discord. Hey, no theories, please. No theories, please. We don't need this kind of strife or excitement in our relationship right now. I think we're handling this very professionally. All right. I'm very happy. I'm so excited for this. I love to Slay the Spire. Oh my god. I literally think that's a perfect game. It's so good. You can sink thousands of hours into that game. I think I already have. Lunar says, what? In the Discord. Guys, if you're not in the Discord yet, hop in there. It's a good time. If you don't know how to get there, come on. Wake up. Reach out to me. I'll tell you how to get there. Don't worry. Okay, here's the deal. Slay the Spire 2. I have tried to stay as blind as I possibly could be about it. I went so far as to avoid learning anything about the characters up until like a week ago. Unfortunately, one thing slipped through and it broke my heart to know. I don't even want to say it to you guys, and it's not even that big of a deal. It's just one like ability that a character has. To me, I wanted to go into this so blind to soak in every nook and cranny that this game has to offer as the second in a wonderful series of games now. And it sounds like it's off to a hell of a start. Sounds like the people are saying they like it a lot. I'm not gonna try to overhype myself because I'm not one who drinks the Kool-Aid. I don't have to say something is good just because other people are saying it's good. I want to go into this and take it in piece by piece, and we'll see what we're working with here. But this is an interesting start to the game here. What's early access? Slay the Spire 2 is in early access. That means it's not done yet. More cards, monsters, and other content will be added, but we also need to fix issues, ensure it's balanced, and improve some features here and there. Help us out by reporting any issues or providing comments to our feedback. All right, you have a Spire to climb. Now, what does this mean? I never played Slay the Spire upon release. I think I have only played the most current, the most optimized game that there is. So I'm interested to know if this is going to be one of those things where I'm going to kick myself for not waiting and playing too early. But this is actually a birthday gift from a lovely Barca J8, otherwise known as Josh, otherwise known as my brother, otherwise known as Cutie Boy Joshy Poo, otherwise known as Joshy the Tashi Tashi. I don't know, he gives himself all these nicknames. I'm like, why do you do it, man? Some of these are lame. He's like, that's just who I am. He gifted this to us, so I wanted to play this soon, come hell or high water, so that we can return the gift that he's giving by making a gift of him being able to watch me. How kind am I? What? I'm a narcissist? Let's proceed. Multiplayer, what does that mean? Did the first game have multiplayer? I wouldn't know. I'm a cringe lord. Multiplayer, I wonder what that could be. Do you go against other people? That's kind of cray-cray. I mean, well, maybe we'll try it. Who knows? But we'll go single player first. Okay, the Ironclad. Guys, this is... How many alliances does he have? I mean, he's a man of many flags. I'll say that. I'll say that. He supports many organizations. The Ironclad from Slay the Spire, numero uno. He's kind of the character that you start out on in that one. So this is going to be a very good way to kind of jog our memory as far as how synergies work, as far as how the deck building kind of operates, what works, what doesn't work. The last soldier of the Ironclads crushes foes with sword and flame against his will. At the end of combat, heal 6 HP. Okay, so that is, I think, exactly what the first game had his passive be. Puppet Master says, I love knights, man. So true. Look at him there. So handsome and then mysterious too. I love that. His hands kind of look gray though. He might be dead. He might be dead under there. He's got white hair though. Witcher hair. Geralt confirmed. Enable tutorials. It looks like this is your first time playing Slay the Spire. What the heck? You know that's not true. I've played Slay the Spire. Do you mean Slay the Spire 2? Because I've definitely played Slay the Spire. Don't come at me like that. Do you want a brief tutorial and some messages to help you out? Okay, this is what I'll say. I'm doing this for them, okay? I'm doing this for the viewers at home that have never seen Slay the Spire before. That way they can learn how to play too, so when they play it, it'll be easier for them. They're not just like, what the heck is he doing? I don't even know how this works. Okay, guys. Now I don't have to explain this to you. Perfect. Tip, select the room to travel to move up in the spire, because we're trying to ascend here. Pick a room to enter. Once you complete the room, pick an adjacent room to keep climbing. So you'll see on the map. I mean, they branch out, you can go different directions. You'll always want to pick a path from the beginning. Bro got called a newbie. It's a little hurtful. I can't believe it. It's like, what the heck, bro? I've been here before. I can show you my Steam account. You want to chart out the way that you're going to go. LMAO, sorry, had some unexpected work calls. I couldn't ignore it. It's okay, Green! Green is safe, guys! Guys, Green is safe. He's okay, everybody. He's okay. He's returned home. And we are so happy that he's back. But man, will we ever forgive him? Will we ever even try to play Counter-Strike with him again? Of course we will. Because we love getting abused. It's my favorite activity. Okay, so you'll go up and you'll say, okay, so here's gonna be the final boss. Mrs. Sandwiches says, got meetings. I hope you have fun. Thank you, Mrs. Sandwiches. Enjoy your meetings. Looks like we're both putting in hard work today. So going back to me playing a video game. I love her. I hope she loves me. You'll have to ask her yourselves. Puppet Master says, yay, yay. So because we know very little so far about the cards and what they kind of represent, I'm inclined to visit a shop early so I can see, you know, what kind of goods they got going. And then we can kind of take this an interesting way. This way we go this way, we get a shop, we get our first, what are these guys called again? The elite fight, that's right. And then we'll even get a campfire. We'll get double campfire. We can face another elite and then get that campfire and then another shop. I think that's going to be the most fun for exploratory purposes. Puppet Master says, bye-bye, Mrs. Hamwiches. That's right, bye-bye. Now let the men play. Just kidding. All right, so whatever way you slice it, we got to start here, though. So we're going to click this guy. Nice pose. We'll see how the art kind of feels this time around. The first one was so I felt like at the time unique and kind of just so, I don't know, so moody that I'm almost curious that if they made improvements on it, if I would like it the same way, but let's just see. All right, it says defeat enemies by playing cards from your hand. Cards require energy to play. Once you are out, end your turn. At the start of your turn, new cards are drawn and your energy is replenished. Play defensive cards to gain block when enemies are about to attack you. Block reduces incoming attack damage but wears off at the start of your next turn. During your turn, you can observe an enemy's intent above them. This is kind of the most important part. You're kind of just playing your cards in anticipation of what the enemy is doing and what you are doing to the enemy. If an enemy is intent on attacking you, be sure to block. So right now, he wants to hit me for 12, and I only have one defend. You see this? The defend takes an energy, 1 energy at the top of the card, and I have 3 energy to start with my playthrough as the Ironclad. Puppet Master says, is it single player? Yeah, it's single player. They said multiplayer on the menu. I'm actually quite interested in that, but the main allure to me wanting to play the second Slay the Spire had nothing to do with multiplayer. I had no idea that there was multiplayer even in it. But I went apeshit on the first game. I played every character that they had up to Ascension 20. And so I had a really good time. So kind of like Pokemon, but with cards. You know, any kind of trading card game, I guess. I would say that it's a good, like, if you have played something like Magic before, but Pokemon works too, because you have to put your energies on your Pokemon, but in this time, you just get 3 energies each turn, and there's going to be relics that you can get that might give you more opportunities to have more energy, which will play more cards, and then you get cards each battle that builds on your deck. So you want to synergize the cards and hope that you get the right. There's still luck because it's cards. So there's still some bullshit element to it. But honestly, you'll understand so quickly by just watching one round of this be played. So you'll see I have 1 card that does 2 energy, or that takes 2 energy, but it's going to have a better effect and usually more damage. And it also applies to vulnerable. And you can see vulnerable creatures take 50% more damage from attack. So doing this will have benefits later on down the road, because they'll be vulnerable for 2 turns, which means the next turn I can do a lot of damage against. They have 45 health, so I'm wanting to chip away at that pretty soon. Since I only have 1 defend and it's kind of integral that I play that against a 12 damage attack, I'm going to play that. So it goes into my discard pile. I get 5 block now. I would say it's better to prepare for a high damage turn the next time, just in case he attacks us for less. Next turn, we can maybe have 1 block and then do 2 attacks worth of damage. There we go. So he is now vulnerable, and then since I have no energy left, I end the turn. He bitch slapped me, and it's okay. We stay strong here. So this enemy intends to attack for 6 damage, and they're going to block on its turn. I don't know how much block they're going to give themselves though. So we'll just go ahead and take one damage on that by applying 5 shield to its 6 damage attack, and then we'll attack him as much as we can here, which will do 18 damage. Not bad. We end the turn there and take 1. Okay, so he gets blocked the next turn is what that direction was trying to say the last time, unless I read it wrong. If there are no cards to draw, your discard pile on the right is shuffled into your draw pile on the left. So you'll notice when we start, I only have 10 really basic cards. And usually you can see it. You can see my draw pile here. I think there's a way to see your deck as a whole. Yeah, so this is what we start out with. We've got 5 strikes, 4 defends, and 1 bash. So these are very basic here. The defends and the strikes. There's much better cards that we're going to get as we go along our run. And then bash is kind of like, you know, an interesting thing to throw in there. It's not even something you want to use every turn. And depending on what build you make, it might be completely useless to even have this. So that's where it gets kind of interesting. This one, he intends to use buff. So buff usually means that his attacks will do more damage the next turn. But because he's not attacking me, I can go all out on the attacks here myself. I'll knock the shield off and then do 12 points of damage. So he's probably going to die on the next turn unless I get really unlucky and don't get a single attack. Okay, so now he has 2 strength. That means every time he would do an attack, if he was to do like 12 attack, like he did a few turns ago, now it's going to equal 14 attack against me. But have no fear, we do have a strike this round, so we're going to kill him there. Boom, and we heal for 8. No, we heal for 6 at the end of each combat because I have Burning Blood, which is Ironclad's passive. We get 18 coins from that, and now we get to add a card to our deck. Okay. Setup strike. Deal 7 damage. Gain 2 strength this turn. This turn. So just this turn. Alright. So setup strike, and then if you had something that does high damage against an enemy, then that would be helpful. I will say, generally speaking, the way that Slay the Spire worked is there would be like 3 different floors total, I think. So we're gonna go, this whole thing that we're on our path is like 1 floor. We just did a combat on the floor. Each of these steps will get us to the end boss of that floor. What it felt like was a reasonable thing to do was to go heavy on attack or attacks on the first floor, and then focus a lot on defense on the second floor, and then kind of balance it all out on the third floor. Because what you don't want to do is focus too much on building up like defense, like this blood wall here. So gain 16 block but lose 2 HP. That might be good on the second floor. And I'll be interested to see what kind of other cards that they have. But that might get us into some trouble on the first floor, especially because it's high energy. So that leaves us with either apply to vulnerable or deal 7 damage and then gain 2 strength this turn. This is kind of interesting because it would make every other attack 2 points of damage higher. It feels like we get a little bit more of an interesting play than with Tremble. But usually you can see these cards and see what they are upgraded as, but I probably messed up. I wonder if you can still do that. Let me see. Yeah, view upgrades. Okay, so deal 9 damage and gain 3 strength this turn. So that would be a good one to probably upgrade. If this works the same, you'll get another vulnerable out of it, which could be interesting. You can upgrade instead of healing when you get to campsites. So, or generally that was how you did it, I think. I think. All right, we're gonna go this way to the left. This enemy intends to give you 1 status card. This enemy intends to give you 2 status cards. Status cards must be new. That doesn't sound very familiar. And he's just planning on attacking me. Okay. These guys in the first game were ones that made you like weaker in terms of blocking. So these guys are going to affect my shield. You're going to set up to affect my shield. This guy usually makes me weaker. I feel as though we'll be able to take care of the small guys pretty quickly. So I don't need to worry too much about what we're trying to do here. So I would say something like, if I use setup strike on leaf slime, then I'm going to be able to do 2 damage or 2 more damage on my basic attack. Is there a way to circle back, go clear all the enemies and marks? No, it's not open world. That's kind of what makes it interesting. So you only have one chance to like build yourself out before you are fighting the bosses. So a lot of times you're gonna feel like, damn, I'm not prepared, and then you get one card that makes it all the difference. But at the same time, you could have runs where it's like everything feels like it's working out, and you get to a fight that you're totally unprepared for, and you just get cooked. So that's the greatness about, you know, the way that the roguelike sometimes works, and I would say that this is one of the best formulas out there. Oops. Anyway, I'm gonna kill this twig slime, and then I'm gonna kill his friend, and then we're gonna say, I'll accept your status cards, whatever that may be. Oh, okay, that's just a slime. That's just a slime. That's actually not bad. So that's not even affecting our shield. Draw 1 card, exhaust. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Okay. So we're going to just play it safe here, I would say. We don't need to take... Okay, so wait. If he attacks me for 8 and we have 5 shield, we would actually take, what, 3 damage overall? And we're going to heal 6 at the end of the combat, so we can actually afford to take that much damage and make him vulnerable next turn, which I think is more valuable at this point in time. And he's just going to status me this turn, so that's not even that big of a deal. We can hit him again here, make him vulnerable for next turn. Ladies and gentlemen, he's going to die on the next turn without damaging me. That's good for us. Bada bing, bada boom. Full health now. We're cooking him. All right. Power cards. These ones have a blue outline. Power cards apply a buff to you when used. Buff remains for the duration of a single combat. All right, so what that means is I can play this card once. It doesn't go into my discard pile. It basically just evaporates. Or it gets banished, I guess, if you're familiar with card games. As if I'm familiar with that many card games. Don't attack me, internet. But once it's used, you permanently gain 2 strength for that fight. And you permanently lose this card for that fight. So you can't gain multiple strength just by using powers, but you can get a little cheeky with it. So it's usually a good card to think about having. The other one, lose 1 HP, deal 9 damage to all enemies, is a pretty crazy card. That could actually be really good in a fight that we just saw in the last room where you're fighting multiple enemies. Lose 1 HP and deal 9 damage to all enemies when you already have an attack that gives you 2 strength can go pretty crazy. Obviously, this one will let you get 2 strength, but this one is really fast, really strong, really fast, which could be great in these floor fights. When you're not fighting elites, you're just fighting mobs. That's actually pretty crazy. Let me see if there's a way that I can view the upgrade here. Deal 13 damage to all enemies. I really like the idea of having a card like this, especially because we heal at the end of each fight. That might be a winner. This one, Anger, deal 6 damage, add a copy of this card into your discard pile. Anger, cards like that can be fun, especially when you're using something that exhausts cards. So a 0-cost card can be really good when you have an ability where, like, if you can send a card to the exhaust pile instead of your discard pile, meaning you won't see it again unless you can somehow get it out of the exhaust pile. When you have something that would give you powers based on how many of those cards you can potentially exhaust, that can start to go crazy. But I think Breakthrough makes most sense here for our first run. Now we'll go to our first shop, see what that's about. I like the pose here. Guy must have great vision. Look at him standing. You guys think you could read card text from there? This guy must stink. Wonder if there's anything in this map worth touching. I don't have any visual clues of there being something. So I'll just click the merchant. They have a card removal service at the merchant, meaning you can pay a fee that usually increases each time. And you'll be able to remove a card permanently from your deck. So sometimes you can get cursed on your runs, and you'll get a cursed card, which can start to cause some havoc in your playthrough and in your deck if you don't get rid of it. So this is one way to get rid of it. Or if you're just trying to get rid of like some basic strikes or defense, that's another way to do it so that you pull your interesting cards more often. So let's see what we have. Gain 5 block, deal 5 damage. That's a nice like play for, you know, getting the best of both worlds. You're doing an attack and a defend, and it's cheap right now. Could be interesting. We have 12 cards so far. Deal 4 damage. What is this? Bully. Deal 4 damage, and it's a rare, I think. I think rare cards are the blue outline ones, not the fact that they're just powers. I don't know why I said that, but I think all powers are rare. I don't know. I'm an idiot. Why would you even listen to me? Cursed, says Puppet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're cursed. Cursed to game forever. Lame. Deal 4 damage. Deal 2 additional damage for each vulnerable on the enemy. That could be pretty interesting. So you're vulnerable stacking with a strategy like that, which I don't think they had a card exactly like this in the last one. So that's kind of cool. And then you can play it with something like this, where if you can keep stacking the vulnerability. Bloodletting, that's a really good card sometimes for, you know, having a strategy mixed with Rupture, right? Whenever you lose HP on your turn, gain 1 strength. So if you pair this, which I think I actually, out of all this, I think that's the way that I like to do. I like to do things where I'm like losing HP and then getting stronger by losing HP. This could actually be pretty crazy for us. So we're definitely going to probably look at doing something like that. But let's just take a look at these. Put that on a t-shirt. Put what on a t-shirt? Wait, bring it back. Bring it back. Are you talking about we're all cursed to play video games forever? Put it on a t-shirt. Yeah, I wonder how many buys that would get. All right, we have a card like Prolong. So these ones are a little bit more rare usually at the bottom. So next turn, your block equal, or gain block equal to your current block. So if you're block building, which is a really cool strategy that you get to do with the Ironclad, is usually you can like go and you can get crazy amount of shield or block each turn. That stacks on itself, so that like even if you're not the strongest character, you can kind of you can stall the fights in your favor. At the start of your next turn, or at the start of your turn, play the top card on your draw pile. Again, this could be something good if you have like an exhaust strategy that you're going with. Sometimes it can bite you in the ass if you're not meaning to do something. So I think I really like the Rupture and Bloodletting combo that we have here. So I think that's what we'll do. And then we'll proceed. So we can fight an elite, which I think sounds pretty fun. And I think we have something interesting enough going on here that gives us a nice strategy. Who's your favorite character? I don't know. I actually have no idea what the characters in the second one that I'm playing now is going to be. But there were 4 in the first one, and I think the Watcher was the best. And by best, I don't mean like the easiest to play or the strongest. I think it was the most like, it felt so good when you finally beat Ascension 20 with them. Because it was like, God, that was the most pain in the ass thing I've ever done in my life. And I like overcoming challenges. I like pains in my ass. What can I say? What? Ooh, this kind of looks interesting. Little beetle guy. Strategic. This enemy intends to apply a debuff to you. Okay, so he's going to make me weaker in some way. Shrinker beetle makes me feel like they're going to attack my either my attack or my defense. That's usually any time a debuff is. Actually, Sam, you idiot. Anyway, okay, so deal 7 damage, gain 2 strength this turn, and we get a vulnerable. Let's try to do this math real quick together, guys, okay? So here's what we're gonna try to figure out. If I hit him with setup strike, Puppet Master says, quote, I like pains in my ass. You heard it here first. Anyway, if we do setup strike, we'll do 7 damage, and then we'll gain 2 strength, which means our next attack will do 2 more damage. But if we attack him with bash after that, that only means that we're doing 10 damage, and then we're giving him vulnerable. But if we hit him with this first, we do 8 damage, and they're vulnerable, and then we'll hit him for a lot more than we would have in the first way. So always think about the order of your attacks is what I'm trying to say, guys, okay? Is everybody paying attention at home? You see that? That was beautiful. Beautiful. Now we rest. And we let him debuff me. Oh my god, I'm so tiny now. I'm so tiny now. He made me miniature. Shrink. While Shrinker Beetle is alive, your attacks deal 30 less damage. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So I will do 6 damage to him even though I have a weaker attack because of the fact that he's vulnerable. So if I could do 6, 6, 6, 6, not 3, 6, 4, 6, guys. I'm no devil. Then that would be 24 damage to his health, and we would end the fight there. I can only do that if I lose 3 HP to gain energy. You guys see? You guys see why we do a strategy like this? This is good. Yes, we do want to do that. You see? And now we have 5 energy, so we can boom, de boom, de boom, de boom. And that's how it's done, gang. Thank you, thank you. Do you lose more health when you're shrunk? No. Interestingly enough, you don't. Which it's like, what the heck? Okay, so we get our first potion here. Sometimes these drop upon finishing fights. And potions will have different effects. This one's just a fire potion, which the description right there says fire potion deal 20 damage. So that's going to be a one-time use thing that I can use in any fight that I'm in. So drink or throw potions during combat. Potions stay with you throughout the run. But you can't just collect these in perpetuity, right? You have 3 slots, so you have to resource manage. Like you shouldn't just rock 3 useless potions if there's a chance to pick one up that does something a lot better. 20 damage can be really good though in a fight against an elite or something, or a fight that you're just not prepared for. So that's very good. And now we'll see to add a card to our deck. We've got Iron Wave here, which again is kind of those best of both worlds. You got an attack and a defense. Dismantle, deal 8 damage. If the enemy is vulnerable, it hits twice. So that is pretty nasty, considering you see how often we can get a vulnerable to go off on our enemies. And that's something that can pair nicely if we continue picking up or running into cards that do drop vulnerable on the enemy. Perhaps we can even get a relic that will automatically make enemies vulnerable. I know that was one in the last game. Let me see what this is upgraded. Deal 10 damage. So that could be a card for, doing 20 damage against an enemy. And in reality, if that enemy has vulnerable, which is what this card would bounce off of, that means my attacks are doing 50% more damage. So in reality, it means that it's going to hit him for 30 damage altogether, because it's going to hit him for 15 twice. So That's when things can start to get crazy. This one is Cinder. It's a 2 energy attack, deals 17 damage, exhausts the top card of your draw pile. So that can be a really strong attack, as we can tell. But it's not like it's playing off a vulnerable, and it's doing something really risky where you could lose an important card when you're trying to run a certain strat in your deck. So if I didn't have a synergy going already, I might consider doing something like that. But I think we take Dismantle here. And we'll proceed. Go on. We're forced into this mob fight here. So we're still just going to take him on, and then we'll do the elite fight. Very fun, very fun. Oh my god, they put Monokuma in the game. Oh my god, the universe is telling me to go back to it. How could they do this? Okay. So, interesting start here. We've got, what does this say? Slippery. The next time Inklet loses HP, it only loses 1 HP instead. That is a pain in the ass. Okay, so that means no matter what I do to hit one of these guys first, right? It's only going to do 1 damage against them. So basically attacking is kind of fruitless. If you're going to try to do a high damage attack first, you really have to knock that first thing off. And honestly, I'm not feeling too confident in trying to attempt something like that this turn. So he's going to attack me for 3. He's going to attack me for 3 twice or 2 3 times, no matter what way you want to look at it. They're multiplying. The Monogumas. Who is he mating with? No, not his own sister. And this guy is also doing 3. So altogether, that's 6 plus 6. They're going to do 12 damage. I think we just block it out here and see what happens. Okay, we're blocking every one of those. So we're all right there. Now, here's where it can get interesting, right? We hit Rupture here, right? Now we're gonna have them hitting us pretty hard, so that's gonna impact this play that we're making. I think we do Rupture here. So whenever you lose 1 HP on your turn, gain 1 strength. I think we do lose 1 HP, deal 9 damage to all enemies, and unfortunately it's only going to do 1 to each of them. But that means we just get a strength going up here, right? And now our next attack is going to do 7 damage. 7 damage is not going to be enough to kill Inklet over here that's going to attack us for 10. So in this scenario here, what I think is the best idea to do is actually to attack Inklet number 2, or yeah, Inklet. I mean, it really doesn't matter. I'm going to attack Inklet number 2 just so that we can definitely gain lethal on them next turn, no matter what. Whereas we couldn't do that if we attacked Inklet over here, but we can get, I think, an attack that does at least 10 damage on him. I need Inklet number 3 to die, though. So I attack the middle one, and then I use this fire potion. I throw it onto Inklet number 3. And now we don't have to worry about getting hit from him anymore, but we will take 9 damage here, right? So a little tough to accept that, but it's okay. We're going to be just fine here. You see, this is why we did that. Deal 8 damage and then gain 2 strength this turn. So watch what we can do. We can hit him for 8, which will kill. Now we have how much? 3 strength on top of it. I do 9 damage with that, 11 damage here. I still have 2 energy. Bada bing, bada boom. He's dead. And we're going into the elite fight with 76 health. That's a good day, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. 3 energy requirement for Stomp. Deal 12 damage to all enemies. Cost 1 less energy for each attack played this turn. So if I have a heavy turn, I can end up playing that for 0. Like a heavy attack turn, I can play that for 0 and do some serious damage there. That's pretty nice, right? That's pretty dang nice. An expensive card, if we're not comboing off of it. But otherwise, pretty nice, which might put us in a direction of getting attacks that are low cost here, right? Because if we can get low cost attacks, then that becomes very tantalizing in order to try something like that out. Of course, we've got Shrug It Off here, which is a good defensive card, right? Gain 8 block, and then you can upgrade it to gain like 11 block and draw 1 card. Armaments, gain 5 block, upgrade a card in your hand. Usually the upgraded of this is actually super nasty. Upgrade all the cards in your hand so you can really start getting some good speed or momentum going in your fights, because you are going to be upgrading your basic strikes, your defends, and things like that. So it just makes the whole fights usually easier. I would say that to me, the direction that I would want to go here would probably be more in line with Stomp. I like the idea of having an attack heavy deck for our first run, just so there's something at stake here. All right, so this is an elite. What do we got going on? It's going to do 16 damage its first turn. At the end of its turn, gains 1 strength. Okay. So this is the Birdonis. So he's going to hit the shit out of me. And it's going to hurt a little bit. But it's not going to, it's not going to kill me. To deal 12 damage to all enemies, costs 1 less for each attack played this turn. Now I will be able to kind of go hard. The thing is, he's only going to get stronger, and so am I on a turn like this. I too am only going to get stronger. So if I can kill him before he starts to get like crazy on me, then that's going to be the best scenario. Otherwise, if I just defend now, he's going to get stronger and stronger, and his attacks could eventually kill me. Puppet Master says, "Is that a dodo bird?" I don't know, because they're extinct. I never saw one in person. I only see what the government lies and tells us is a dodo bird, or was a dodo bird. Don't trust the man. All right, so that's good. We do damage there, and we get stronger overall. So that's yum yum. Oh, nope. That was only temporary strength. Okay, so hopefully we're going to be all right here. Okay, so we've got Rupture, right? Whenever you lose HP on your turn, gain 1 strength. We play that off the rip here because we have one right here that is going to lose HP, gain energy, and then we just gain strength here. Now we have enough to hit him with this, with Bash. You see? Now he's vulnerable. Deal how many damage twice? You see that? Deal 13 damage twice. Do all elite heal over time, or is it only that green monstrosity? There are self-healing. I don't know if this bird is one of them. If he is healing, then that's going to be a pain. That doesn't play in well into my strategy. Right now, I'm just trying to kill him as fast as possible. And I don't think we heal here. I think we risk it and we upgrade a card. We'll see if that works out in my favor or not. All right. So we have 3 energy. We're going to do 10 damage on him on each attack, so we don't even need to take any more damage by doing something like Breakthrough. We can just simply play our simple strikes, and that will kill the elite. He's dead. Goodbye. Oh, and that is so good. That is such a good relic to pick up on a run that we are already going off of strength. So relics found throughout the Spire grant unique bonuses and remain throughout your run. They can be found at treasure rooms, random events, or by defeating elites. The treasure rooms are the rooms that are marked by the treasure chest. Events are the question marks. That sometimes can be something where it's like pick a card or you take damage randomly, whatever. Or it's just a stupid fight that it's disguised as a random event. Or by defeating elites. So in this instance, this is why you want to fight elites, because you can get really good relics. This one, start each combat with 1 strength. So we're already getting strong. Now we're just going to be stronger right off the rip. Gain 12 block as a block potion. So that's a 1-turn usage, but it can really save you in a bind, you could say. And then we have a card like Bludgeon, which is crazy to pick up on the first floor. Crazy good usually. But does it fit in with what we're trying to do? Let's see. It lets us deal 32 damage, and usually you can upgrade that. Yeah, see, it can do 42 damage, which is, it's a hit and a half, I would say. And we have Pyre here, so 2 energy, gain 1 energy at the start of each turn. And we do have things that you're kind of building off of having more energy. The more energy we have, the more we can combo off of that card that's like, it lowers an energy cost based on however many attacks that you played. And then we have Evil Eye, gain 8 block, gain another 8 block if you have exhausted a card this turn. See, we're not working on exhausting anything, so we don't really want to even look at this card as an idea here. Let me look at what this is upgraded. See, that's crazy. Gain 2 energy at the start of each turn. That would make any strategy that we do better. This is good, but we already have pretty decent attacks. This is just crazy. I think it's too good to not take, and I think it'd be too good not to upgrade it at the next fire. We'll see if that bites me in the ass. Wow, that is one ugly guy. What is he? A mauler? Oh man, they look different than they did in the first game. Holy. Okay. So he's going to do 8 damage on me. Lose 1 HP, deal 10 damage to all enemies. There's no reason to take that damage right now. We do have a play that we could just come out swinging on him. And then use something like our block potion if we wanted to. Do something like that just because we don't know all of the tricks that this guy has up his sleeve. It might be good to kill him fast. And then we just eat that damage for now. Or do we take the block potion? It'd probably be better to use it against somebody that's going to hit me for at least 12 block. You understand what I'm saying? Or 12 damage, so I can block it. He's just going to debuff me, which isn't a big deal. Can hit him for 8. He's not vulnerable or anything. So I think the best thing to do is probably run away. Just kidding. I think we can kill him next turn if we get something like Bash and Dismantle. If we do Pyre this turn. So I think that's a really good idea. Hopefully. He is going to apply a debuff on me, and hopefully it's not going to be something that affects my attack damage. It makes me vulnerable, so his next attack is going to hurt like the dickens. So what we're going to want to do here, crazy we didn't get, that is actually very sad. We didn't get the bash there. So now he's not going to be vulnerable, and now he's not going to take that damage that I wanted him to take. Very sad day when that happens, I gotta say, gang. But that's okay. You live and you learn. And you take a little bit more damage. Okay, now he's going to hit me for 21. It's like all or nothing here. So you got to apply vulnerable to him. You got to hit him. And then you got to hit him again. And then he's dead. All good. All good. And now we save that potion. We have a strength potion now. Right, we're stacking on that strength side. Thunderclap. Deal 4 damage and apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Could be good with what we've got going on here, as we know. We have another setup strike here. And let me just see if this goes... Okay, so this only ever is just 1 vulnerable. But check this card out. So whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. And this is a skill that won't exhaust. So because we have a high attack heavy kind of deck going on, it kind of makes sense that the best defense could be a really good offense with a card like this. And when you view that upgrade, you would gain 5 block instead of 3. Whereas this would only just apply 1 vulnerable. but it does 7 damage. I think we take the rage here. Rage against the machine, guys. All right, so first things first. At a rest site, you can stop and take a breather. After selecting one of the 2 options, you must move on and choose wisely. Space Unicorn Master says, hey brother, how you doing? Any luck with Slay the Spire 2? I am so excited to be playing it today. This is the first run of the morning, and I gotta say, it has already got me hooked. I'm probably doing a terrible job explaining it or streaming it because I've got to just soak it all in, but it has been a pleasure. Puppet Master says, hey man, I gotta go hit the hay now. I got like 3 projects tomorrow. OMG, Puppet Master. How dare you stay up this late? Thank you for tuning in. I hope those projects go well. You've got it. We're in your corner. Just know the family here supports you no matter what. And I'm glad that you tuned in for what you did. Maybe this will make a Slay the Spire player out of you. What about you, Space Unicorn? Have you tried Slay the Spire 2 yet? If so, what are your thoughts? I am going to Smith here, by the way, which means we're going to upgrade a card in my deck instead of healing. So healing could, be a good option if you're a coward. But I am going to upgrade. Unicorn says, oh yeah, I do greatly enjoy it. That is awesome to hear. I'm glad I'm not the only one in the world. It's hard to convince some people to play a game like this. I try to get people into it, and it's not a lot of people's cup of tea. I was going to say a lot of couples, people's peep of tea. What we're wanting to do here, guys, is upgrade the pyre. Puppet says, thank you so much, Unk. Bye-bye. Thank you, Puppet. And Unicorn says, the first game I was not as big of a fan. Sadly, I haven't been able to try the co-op too much. I was very curious. I've been able to avoid any spoilers of any kind regarding the release of this game. So when I saw multiplayer on the main menu this morning, I said, I don't even understand what that could be. So that is news to me. Sounds like there's an interesting dynamic there. I thought it was going to be some kind of competitive thing, but if it's co-op, that sounds fun. For now, guys, we're going to upgrade the pyre so that we can gain 2 energy at the start of each turn. Like I said, I think it's going to help out our deck majorly as we go through. Being an energy hound has a lot of benefits. This sucks. Well, to be fair, the co-op is really good. May need a few health adjustments to a few fights, but overall it's great. That is so awesome to hear. I definitely think when roguelites get multiplayer co-op right, it can be a blast. I'm looking at you, Binding of Isaac. Oh my god. Oh my god, what fun times I had. What fun times I had watching my sons die while playing it, either with me or with each other. Okay, so this enemy intends to block on its turn, meaning the next turn. So right now he's just going to take a bunch of damage. Speaking of a bunch of damage, we're about to get our ass kicked, if you can't see that, guys. We're in a world of hurt. We can go ahead and hit him for 8 damage back here. And then we'll get 3 strength this turn, meaning we'll be able to hit him for 20. So this is where you have to think. I could hit Assassin Raider here for 8 to set up hitting them for 20 and killing them this turn, so that way they can't shield later. Man, I recall when indie games were in their youth. I know, it's so crazy to think Slay the Spire is like probably getting close to 10 years old. Slay the Spire is almost as old as my marriage. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, there's no chance that we can take out Brute Raider first turn. That just is what it is. Assassin Raider is going to hit us for 11. Killing them might not be a bad idea either. We might be able to take out Crossbow Raider next turn, and that would save us from taking 11 damage. I think that makes a lot of sense. 15-year Steam vet here, so yep, just turned 31 my last month, so I know the feeling. 1,400 games on Steam alone. It is crazy. It was the opposite of a problem when I was a kid. I think when I was a kid, it was like, oh shit, I thought I would be doing 10 damage, not 9 damage. Oh man, I just really ruined that whole turn for myself. That's okay. That's okay. So this is what a misplay looks like. And you know what I'm going to do here? I'm actually going to use the block potion and just say GG's that turn. Kids, this is why you don't play distracted. Just kidding. This is why you get better, Sam, you idiot. Anyway, one thing I learned in this game. Oh, yes, please give us the advice. But when I was a kid, you had, you know, all this time, but you had like 1 or 2 games. Now it's like you have all these games, but you got no time. Potions pop up somewhat often. Oh, that is interesting. So you can kind of be a bit more lenient with how much you're given, or you're taking, I should say. Okay, so they're gonna get stronger next turn, and they're doing another 11 damage here. I think we gotta kill. We gotta kill this girl. I think we hit them with bash and then we hit them with breakthrough, because this is just, you don't want something like this to get out of hand. And right now, we're being a little crazy. Been using them more often rather than hoard them up. I end up discarding them later. Okay, good to know. Very good to know. That might help us actually win our first our first run here. Okay, this again is a turn that makes you a little angry, you know, because all we really get to do is block for 5 here. We get an amazing setup overall, you could say, but unfortunately it doesn't do much other than that. Like, you could go ahead and, you know, take another 3 damage so that you get more strength for next turn, but I don't even think it's worth it there. I think you just, you take what you take, and then you get hit for 5. What did that say? Let's say, note, take any advice I say with a grain of salt. I am by far, I am by far a pro. Yeah, don't worry. We're the blind leading the blind out here, okay? Everything goes. We'll try anything. It's all about the, you know, the journey of discovery, not the destination. All right, Battle Trance, draw 3 cards. You cannot draw additional cards this turn. Battle Trance is always solid. Always solid. Having something that increases your draw to get the cards that you want, because as you saw, some turns you just get screwed by not having the right cards in your hand. And then usually the upgrade for that is to draw an additional one on top of that. That's really good. True Grit, gain 7 block, exhaust 1 card at random. I mean, what a card this was in the last game. I'm an uppercut simp. Uppercut is also incredible, and as it was in last game, the ability to have a card that gives you such good buffs and debuffs, I guess 2 debuffs I should say, on your enemy for 2 is incredible, and usually pairs well with almost anything. My one worry is that I already have some like cards that are kind of working in a well, you know what? You know what? We do have Dismantle. We do have Dismantle. We could be crazy enough. We'll get the cards that we need for Battle Trance on floor 2. I feel it. I'm a weird Bloodzer guy. I just can't wait to see how everything differs, because there's already some strategies that you can pull for the new Ironclad that you couldn't in the first game. So that's pretty exciting. What's inside the Gorget? At the start of each combat, gain 4 plating. That is huge, gang. I think I had a 28-minute win with iron one time. Oh my god. Otherwise, I just got chewed up and spat out. Yeah, I am very cerebral. Or what am I trying to say, actually? I'm very talkative, so I think these runs are all going to be a bit longer. Oh, I'm sure we'll cut it up for YouTube one day. Anyway, holy hell, plating. 4 block, essentially, each turn. Now, if you get hit with that block from the plating, if you exhaust your plating on a turn and you end up taking damage, that plating will start to go down by 1. So you want to play with that carefully, but you can build off of that quite well. We're at 46 health. Sorry, I yapped too. Oh no, please. We're family. That's what we do here. 46 health. Some would say you're kind of risking it if you go without healing and fight another elite just so you can upgrade a card. Like, you could just heal, fight the elite, and then if the fight goes well, you can go here and you know, you can essentially gauge it from here. Should I upgrade or should I heal? I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm going to not heal here, and I'm going to upgrade a card instead. And now you're saying, wow, Sam, that's pretty risky. So you're going to heal after the elite. No, I'm planning on not healing after the elite either. So basically, you know, get big or go home. This card can, you know, start giving you 2 strength. I think having an upgraded uppercut as soon as possible is always a fantastic idea. But we are already building some crazy synergies in the deck that we shouldn't, you know, we shouldn't limit ourselves to thinking about on a spur of the moment decision. 15 damage to all enemies is pretty nice. We still don't have a lot of block that we're working with yet, but let's go with this guy, especially because we're about to fight an elite. I think we make the right decision there. What do we got here? This enemy intends to give you 3 status cards. Okay, so some kind of blob that's gonna give me some slime. Infested. Upon dying, summons something. That doesn't sound great. But a great start here. Let's see what we've got. Now, what we could do is we could play a power to start giving us some strength since we're fighting an elite. Or we can give him a debuff right off the bat. Obviously, uppercut over regular bash any day of the week. But do we want to hit him first with this? I think it's always the other way around with this guy. I kind of feel like playing Rupture is going to be good for us. Just because we don't know what's coming, and I'd rather be stronger for it than to just get some extra damage in here. So hopefully that plays out. I wish you luck. Oh, God. Oh, I might not be taking this fight smart. Oh, well. Okay, at the end of your turn. Wow. Okay, that was not a slime card, was it? That looks absolutely disgusting. I love them for this. This is crazy. The worms crawling over the card for infection. That's so disgusting. I feel them crawling on my skin right now. All right, so at the end of your turn, if this is in your hand, take 3 damage. That's real shitty. And we don't even have a way to exhaust them. So that's, it kind of feels, like you want to think about that. If you're playing with a character like Ironclad, you might want to go exhaust heavy if this is a regular elite that you fight. So this will make me lose 1 HP, which will give me more strength. This will attack. And remember, he's vulnerable, so he's going to lose even more than this. He's going to lose 15, not 10. I think we go and we try to kill here. I think it's lethal. I'm not doing the math in my head, though. Okay, it was lethal. Okay. That's quite a lot of enemies. Hopefully they'll stay stunned this turn. Okay, and now they'll attack. Wow, there's a lot going on here. Okay. I think we do our pants. We take a bloodletting, right? We're up 3 strength. We'd be doing 9 damage. I can kill one of the 18er kids. What is he doing? This enemy intends to use a buff. So he's going to get stronger next turn. And they're going to give me another status card, which is going to cause me to be probably infected again. So I think that we need to kill him. Maybe keep a potion on us. And take 2 damage that one. Oh, actually no, because we're gilded, bro. We're girded. Gorgetted. Whatever you want to say. Alright, he's got the buff now, so we got to start playing this, you know, somewhat smart here. This is going to deal 15 damage to all enemies. And if I'm right on this, I can actually go... I can go epic kill from here. epic destruction on the bad guys from here. That's excellent. And we haven't even gotten a card where we're infected yet, or a turn where we're infected. I think that was, I mean, this was just great gaming. Great gaming on our part, gang. That's good for us. That's real good for us. So every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. I mean, it's almost like it's going exactly how we want it to go. So that's fantastic. Skill diff. I mean, he just wasn't ready for me. You know, I'm ready for Slay the Spire 2, but Slay the Spire 2 isn't ready for me. It is what it is. All right, we've got 3 rare cards. We got 3 rare cards to choose from. Pillage, deal 6 damage. Draw cards until you draw a non-attack card. So that could get a lot of attacks into your hand, which could be interesting on a attack-heavy deck like we're going for. Rampage, deal 9 damage, increase this card's damage by 5 this combat. Now, believe it or not, you need Body Slam. Body Slam could go cray-cray. It could go pretty cray. Rampage has always failed me when you get up in like the Ascension levels. It's fun when you have something that you can recall it with, but it's never been the answer for me in any of my runs, even up to Ascension 20 with Ironclad. So I don't know about Rampage. He's fun early on though, I will say that. Flame Barrier, gain 12 block whenever you are attacked this turn, deal 4 damage back. I loved this card in the first game. This is probably like one of my favorite defensive item cards. Pillage is so interesting right now just because of what we're working on in our deck. However, Flame Barrier, you know, it's a card that calls to me often, and we do not have a lot of defense going. But you know what? We're kind of cooking, so fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. All right, we do this. We do this and we go crazy. We go crazy on it. All right. Like I said, not even going to heal again. We're disgusting. What do we want to do? So that would just up our attack by 15. This would take us from doing, what would that be? 12, 24 damage on a vulnerable guy to doing 30 damage on a vulnerable guy. So that's +6 essentially. This is +3 damage to each additional enemy though. This is only just giving us more damage on that. Don't worry, we're gonna figure this out, gang. We're gonna figure this out. Obviously we've got a strength pusher here. This would give us a turn with a massive amount of more energy, but we haven't really needed that yet. This would give us more defense. It's kind of like having 2 ornamental fans going on at once. I think that because we're going, Fancy R8 says famous last words, what the I'm not healing here. Yeah, you're probably right on that. I think because we're going for such a haymaker of like, we're not guessing we're getting to the 3rd floor boss here. We are definitely getting to the 3rd floor boss here. So I think what we do is we upgrade our strength just to make these fights easier on our way there. And then we can upgrade the rage here probably at the next campfire. All right, Nibbits. This guy's going to get a shield next turn. He's going to get stronger. So we definitely don't want him to have too much fun in that arena. We play a Rupture off the rip here. We play Bloodletting. Okay? Because we're going to have Gilded, so we can easily take that. And then we're going to start doing some attacks on our buffer over here so he doesn't get too crazy with it. Because now he's going to have stronger attack. So let's see what we've got going here. We want to kill him this turn, essentially. I don't know if it's possible to do so. Let me go ahead and look in my deck here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks. And some of them would help us overall with a turn like this. So I think we do want to play Pillage, and we'll play Pillage first. Okay, see, so we can play Rage here, right? We can play Setup Strike here. and then we can play strike on him to kill. I don't know if I played that exactly the way that would have been most efficient, but hey, we didn't take damage that turn. That's pretty good for us. Okay, so now he's getting a little tough here. I don't think we need to worry about pyring on a fight like him when that would allow us to take even more damage, because honestly we shouldn't even be taking that much damage on a fight like this. It's kind of cringe that we've taken any, but sometimes it be that way. All right, he's doing 8. We could do 16 on him and then hit him twice. I mean, that sounds like it's killing him, right? That's gotta kill. Yeah, that's a good card. That is a crazy good card. Okay, energy potion, that's good for us. Whirlwind is always a take for me. It's so good to build off of this card, and here's why. Look, think about what we've got going on right now. We are high energy, so X means, the X energy means it's going to take each one of the energies that you have and redo this card over. So because we have strength, we're building strength on this right now, and we're building energy. Whirlwind is like the easiest yes of all. And if we can get crazy lucky and go into the next shop and get something like Chemical X like they had in last game, it's basically game over. Let's see if we get lucky here. Oh my god, they have it and I can't afford it. Are you kidding me? Is there any way you want to buy a card off of me? Can I sell you a potion? That's so sad. That is so sad, guys. This would have been able to make our Whirlwind play out twice. It's so good. Chemical X is crazy in something like that. That's so sad. Okay, whenever you apply vulnerable, draw 1 card. Kind of interesting, I guess. Deal 6 damage, deals 3 additional damage for each card in your exhaust pile. That's really good if you have an exhaust deck that you're building on. That could be crazy. Deal 7 damage, gain block equal to damage dealt. Kind of boring. Rolling boulder at the start of your turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies and increase this damage by 5. Oh shit, that actually is disgusting. So each turn they take 5 damage and then you get compounding damage on top of that damage. That could be really good. Not necessarily for our playthrough, but that can be really good. Second mortgage for Chemical X. Please, I'll sell anything. I'll sell you my body. At the end of the act, you will fight Phantom. I didn't even see that. So it tells you what the boss is, the final boss for the floor. That's kind of cool. I mean, this could be interesting, but we don't have too many vulnerables that we're applying. And then we have this where it's start each combat with 10 block, which 10 block on top of our Garter, 14 block at the start is actually pretty great. It protects our Gorget. I don't know why I called it a Garter. And it also allows us to protect ourselves on that first turn, which could be great. Explosive Ampoule, deal 10 damage to all enemies. I think that looked different in the other game. Radiant Tincture, gain power, gain an additional power at the start of your next 3 turns. Wow, that's very good. I don't know why I said it like that. All right, I'm gonna just take the anchor. I'm gonna tell everybody to fuck off that disagrees. Just kidding. All right, so we have over half our health going into this boss fight. We don't know what to expect, but we know that we're pretty much G's at this game, you could say. So I think if this is an 8 here, yeah, we got it. I mean, we gotta upgrade that. I'm sorry. I think we go in hard and we kill this boss very fast, and we'll heal all the way because we're not even on Ascension 1 yet. So this will be fine. Ugly little shite. 7 damage. Cringe. The next 9 times Phantom loses HP, it only loses 1 HP instead. That's kind of annoying. That's kind of stupid. All right, we don't need to worry about defending this turn because we've got 10 block. That's why it's so good to have that anchor, guys. All right, so we can play a power. We can play a power, and then we can instantly use that power off the rip, which is great for us. And then we'll just deal another damage to him and end our turn. And it's not going to really matter about like how much we're doing yet, because we have 7 more turns that we have to kind of get him to stop hitting us, please. We're going to make him weak here. So weak on turns like this matter greatly, because he's hitting us for 12, but when we weaken him, he's only going to hit us for like probably 8 or something. And then I can just block for another 5 here. So we hit him. We take that, and now our Garter, our Gorget is going to take the blow of that damage for us. Okay, so we get to keep our Garter, our Gorget. And now he's hitting us for 20. That kind of sucks big nuts. All right, we'll do Bloodletting here. We'll do Pyre here. We'll do fuck. I mean, here's the deal, guys. I gotta start getting him to take damage, you know? This is really not good that he is that he hasn't taken damage yet. And I'm just kind of getting screwed here. So let's be smart about what we want to do. Elsewise, we might die. And nobody wants that. That's good. We've gotten almost all of that BS off. And now he's strengthening. So we definitely want to go for a kill here as fast as possible. You know what I mean? We have 5. Okay. This can actually go crazy. So here's what we'll do. We'll do an uppercut. We know we will. We're going to do... I'm going to do a pillage here. Okay, that wasn't as good as what I thought it could be, but that's okay. And then we actually get a stomp in here. And we can hit him again. Do we hit him again? Or do we gain 2 points of... I think we can manage. All right, let's see what happens. We've got like 2 more turns before I'm dead, so we got to play this right. Rage it out. We can set up strike. Well, we could... Let me see. I think we do have to bloodlet here, because it's getting to that point, you know? It's getting to that question mark of, can we actually survive this final attack without killing? And we get Whirlwind. And look at this. This is why this strategy is so good. We have 7 strength now, because we were doing things like taking damage to increase our strength and things like that. 7 strength now. This means this card does 15 to all enemies X times, which is 5 because of my energy. Do the math with me. 15 times 5, 75, guys. This is now a 75 damage attack. It kills, by the way. It kills, by the way. What's that? It was doing 22 damage a strike because of the fact that he was vulnerable, which is also the strategy of our deck, which means he does 110 damage with that attack. Come on, guys. Math is far from my strong suit, though. Don't worry, I'm here for you. I'm the human calculator. All right. Primal Force transforms all attacks in your hand into giant rock, which deals 16 damage. That's kind of cute. I'm the human bunk. Hey, as long as you're not the human... Wait, hang on, I got something for it. Oh, no. The human conch? I don't have anything. I play Ironclad, and my caveman brain says, big number, go burr. That's kind of what I like about all of the characters in last game. Made me feel like if I can incrementally get my poison up with the silent, or get my rage up with the watcher, my transcendence, get my defense to 999 with the Ironclad, then I have good time. All right. Here we are, guys. Primal Force, not really digging it. Not really what I want to use for this, but I like the idea of it being in the game now. At the start of your turn, gain 2 strength. Demon form, I mean, we're doing a strength build. It's almost like, it's not even a question. Now, I would have liked to take a relic after the boss fight and then pick this card as a vice versa, because I would really like to see an energy relic that I can get off of this boss. That would make this card way more worth it. You can see with that upgrade, I mean, giving you 3 strength. With that whirlwind, give me a break. Deal 4 damage twice, exhaust a random card in your hand, and add its damage to this card. That could be interesting if you had a lot of high damage, high energy attacks. But since we don't, I really think that we go demon form here and see if that pays off. Our deck's getting a little big, and we really need to start working on defense here. I love the idea of that card story on Day the Iron said, what if when I punched them, I added a rock and punched them? So true. Wait, did I not get a relic from beating that boss? Did I skip it? Did I skip my relic for beating that boss? Or do you not get a relic? Oh, shucks. Well, boo on me. That's cringe. That's high cringe right there. All right, let's see what we got as far as these campfire goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta face quite a bit of mobs. I didn't full back. I skipped, and I didn't fully heal back to regular health. I thought, oh man, what have I done? What have I done to myself? Oh gosh. All right, give up. Just kidding. Is that right? I skipped? Are you kidding? You heal after the main god guy or whatever. What is that? The main god guy? I don't even know what you're talking about. All right. All right, gang. This is a little spicy development here. We're actually not going to go as sexy of a route as I thought because I got screwed. Oh. Okay. Here we are. Thank God. Oh my God. I got so scared for a second. Oh, a visitor. Do come in. Dear, what can Hez Katara do for you? Start each combat with an additional 4 energy. That's insane. Add 1 brightest flame to your deck. Brightest flame. Gain 2 energy. Draw 2 cards. Oh, that is always such a good card. Especially with something like this. However... Oh, okay, I'm back at full health. I'm so dumb. What does Storybook do? I haven't seen that one. Yeah, I wonder if it's like just one that adds a random good... like a random epic or rare card to your deck. Toy box, obtain 4 wax relics for every 3 combats. Your leftmost wax relic will melt away. Oh! Oh, you'd gain 4 relics out of that. I wonder if... Or, oh wait, no. Oh, you gain 4 temporary relics. And they disappear over times. Man, it's so good to learn how to read. or else that would have been terrible. If I thought one way and I was completely wrong about it, I would have hated myself. I got to go brightest flame on this one. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. I love this card. And now I'm back to full health, so I'm not even a little scared. Thank you, Tez Katara. The feeder of the flames. What the fuck was that, Sam? I don't know, man. All right, we're back to sexy gaming. Here we go. Holy. What does that storybook do? That can get out of hand real fast. If you hover over it, it shows the card it adds. To be fair, the wax relic could give you the gold nugget, maybe. You are not wrong. Okay. Whoa, these creatures are getting scary. All right. Aggressive. This enemy intends to attack. Okay, so they're both doing attacks. If Bullbug's rocks attacks are fully blocked, it becomes stunned. You're about to get fully blocked here, little boy. little boy. Get fully blocked. You guys are fully blocked, bro. How disgusting. You're fully blocked. You're gonna become paralyzed. I hate you. All right. Just kill. I mean, not kill, but just do damage. Like a good card. All right. This is great for us. One's paralyzed already. What an idiot. He's stunned. He's stunned. We can try killing here, I think. I don't really need to kill it, right? Not really. I could go crazy. I think I will go crazy. That's so good. That's actually so good. Oh my gosh, that's so good. I love it. All right. Chill, chill. 15 strength on that bad boy. Can you imagine taking that damage? And then we get this beautiful card that I can't even use. Wait, I can totally use, right? Hang on. Hang on. Let me think here. When it kill, that's the problem. What do I want to do? I think I want to do this. I think I want to uppercut, and then I want to whirlwind. And then I'll just take that attack. Actually, I'll just use the energy potion, you know? No need to take damage on this floor. Already. It's probably going to be a tougher floor anyway. Alright, so deal 8 damage, add a copy of this card to your discard pile. Anger is not a bad idea for the build I'm going with, but Inflame with a high energy kind of output as we're doing right now is probably actually better. The thing about Headbutt is we're not dying. Well, I shouldn't say we're not dying for a specific card because Whirlwind is probably going to be a take always. But I still think Inflame for what we're doing right now. And guys, I gotta think about getting rid of basic strikes now and taking like more defensive cards. So remind me to do that, please. Please and thank you. All right. Here we go. Guy's cute. Tunneler. Okay. Planning on doing 13. I'm going to block all of that. No biggie. We've got a beautiful pyre to start, which I think we just have to pop. It's so good. And then we can just hit him. We can just slap him a little bit with Whirlwind and end the turn and not take any damage. Go us. Okay, now check this out. Check this kid out. Look at all the craziness we could do right here. So this enemy intends to use a buff, and then this enemy intends to block on its next turn. So what can we do? Can we hit him? Probably. We're gonna rupture here. I'm already sitting at 5 damage, mind you guys. So I'm gonna rupture here, which is gonna let me get more powerful when I take damage. I can throw an Inflame out already, which is gonna give me more strength. I'm gonna gain energy and take 1 XP, max HP damage, right? We get hurt there, but then that means we get stronger. You feel me? And then watch this. We're gonna hit him. We're gonna hit him again. Then we're gonna hit him again. Look at that. Where did his health go? Where does health go, guys? It's going bye-bye. All right. So now he has 32. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't know if I can. Let me see. Block is not removed at the start of Tunneler's turn. Stunned if all block is removed. So we are able to attack him, which is good because we're going to need some kind of defense here because we're about to get a little hurt, unfortunately. We lose some HP here to gain some more of that so that we can play our demon form and our attacks, which are going to, at the very least, give us some block for this impending attack that's about to hurt us in the butt a little bit, okay? All right, we take 15 there. He's doing it. He's doing 23 damage again. But remember, we only need to hit him to break his shield, and then he's going to become stunned. So unfortunately, the fight is coming to an end for Deer Tunneler here. He's now stunned, and we hit him once more, and that kills. So a fun new enemy. Fun to some, maybe. Pain in the ass a little bit to me. Gain 7 block, apply 1 vulnerable is not great. We are needing block. I love the idea of drawing more. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand, gain 5 block for each attack. This is not a kind of card that we really want to think about, even though it's giving us block. The idea to exhaust the things that we have right now, not a great idea. I like the draw, and I know what you guys are thinking. Sam Handwiches, when are you going to get some blocks in your deck? You're already at 25 cards, you fool. We're working on it, okay? Jeez. I'm trying my best. This enemy intends to summon monsters. No thank you, enemy. Let's draw 3 cards, most likely. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay, now we can't draw anymore, right? But look at what we've got here. I mean, we've got some good stuff right off the bat. My friends, we can gain some energy here and play demon form and still have enough to do some fun stuff like this. So we will do that. And remember, that's going to give me more strength each turn, my friends. My friendos. I don't want to take any more damage. That'd be kind of reckless. Reckless and wild with it. So we're just gonna hit him like that and end our turn. What the hell is this? When this dies, it revives next turn at full HP. Well, that doesn't sound very fair. Minions abandon combat without their leader. Okay, this guy kind of reminds me of one of the mofos that were elites in the first game on the second floor. Who else cares? All right, we're gonna attack for sure. So we're gonna play that rage, and then I'm going to play Brightest Flame off the rip. Actually, don't be an idiot. We've got a rupture here. Play the rupture first. Obviously, Sam. Okay, and then we're gonna play pillage and hope that there is a god. But guess what? Guess what, everybody? I learned today that there's not one. Guess what, guys? Sam Manwich is here, coming at you live with another failure. It's okay, we're not dead. In no means are we dead, guys. We're fine. Okay, see? What did I say? What did I say? Who remembers? Okay, so Whirlwind's gonna do 13 to all enemies, right? Which is good for us. But we can weaken, right now, we can weaken the Obscura, which is going to cause them to do less damage. Throw the Whirlwind out there. That thing dies. He's going to revive next turn, but at least he's not hurting me this turn. And then end our turn, take some damage, and head into the next turn, baby. Yikes. Okay, let's see here. We're going to throw him out, of course, but that's not going to be quite enough into strength. Let me think here, guys. I want to do that for sure. I do. It's just a pain that I'm not going to be able to use Pyre, but I don't really need Pyre, I don't think. I think we can still manage here pretty well. See, because I had my ornamental fan there. Always got to remember your relics, guys. Always got to remember. All right, deal 19 damage if the enemy is vulnerable, hits twice, which would be excellent to have. Deal 17 damage. I think we just try to kill Obscura here, which we will do, thankfully. And they're dead. They are dead. Deader than dead, some would say. Freaking dead. Dexterity potion, gain 2 dexterity. Dexterity improves block, so that'll kind of give me, it's like strength, but for block, I think is the best way to describe it. Am I right, gang? Press 1 if I'm right, press 2 if I'm right. Ashen Strike, deals 6 damage, deals 4 additional damage for each card in your exhaust pile. That doesn't do anything for us right now. Hemokinesis, lose 2 HP, deal 14 damage. I mean, with what we've got going, it makes sense that you would want to take this card. But I honestly feel like I have enough things that are causing me to lose HP each turn, that it might be a little reckless when I say that I need block right now. So because I don't have a block, it might be wise to just take another uppercut plus. I know what you're thinking, Sam. You said you need blocks. What the heck are you doing? Don't worry, I'm crazy. All right. We're doing fine on health, by the way. We're off to a really good start, I would say. All right, Hunter Killer. This enemy intends to apply a debuff on you. Not very kind of you. But that's chill. We can definitely go demon form off the rip here. And just deal with the consequences of, you know, his debuff. Tender. Whenever you play a card, lose 1 strength and dexterity this turn. Well, that's ass and a half, brother. That's crazy. Very not good, you could say. What's the best way to play this without my ass getting handed to me? Kind of the question, no? Okay, so we at least get dexterity this turn. I think we have to block, but we also can pray to get a weaken or an uppercut, right? Like, you can imagine it happening. At least I can. I got no cards from that. Oh, I picked the wrong thing. Mrs. Sandwiches says, how is it going? I'm an idiot. I really just flubbed that whole thing up. Well. Oh, well. All right, I'm going to take a little bit of damage here. It's going great. I love this game so much. I'm sure, I mean, everybody must be having the time of their lives. How could they not be? Everybody should love Slay the Spire, because I love Slay the Spire. And if you love me, then you would play with me. What? If you love me, you wouldn't let me get hurt, would you? Could you hurt a face like this? We got to get block here, so we're going to actually smash this like button so that we can attack some more on this MFer. I mean, that's really not good enough. I don't want to get too much more damage done to me by this guy, but I think we kill him here. Yeah, 66, ladies and gentlemen. Execute order 66 on this B. And he's dead. Like I said, we've got a good deck going. It's just some people would be a little scared. I know some people would be a little scared. Havoc, play the top card of your draw pile and exhaust it. You know the scary thing? The scary thing is, like, what if you get something that is it's something you need to replay over and over again, like Brightest Flame or something. You know, you'd be really sad to lose a card like that, I think. But you could get, you know, lucky and then you draw like a demon form or something and then you're cooking. But to me I kind of feel like we didn't get the extra energy relic that we needed at the end of the first thing, and we're kind of flying by the seat of our pants as far as having a demon form already. So I think the smart idea is actually to reject Satan in the name of the Lord and not pick anything here. I know I said I need block, but I think we can do better than an Iron Wave for block. Honestly, I don't think having an Iron Wave would do much for me. So I guess I'll skip here. Unbelievable. Okay, I could hear you, but couldn't reply. But I will play with you. Oh, cool. Well, that would be fun. We could certainly try a run like that. If I get through this room, run. If I get through this room. Co-op buddies. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Cross-stream promotions left and right. We're the coolest kids on the block. Also, taking a common card, you know, a gray foil card right now, kind of sounds cringe. We are not resting. We're not babies. What does Brightest Flame look like upgraded? Ooh, that's always a cutie. That's always good. Of course, we've got Battle Trance and Demon Form, which would give me another strength per turn. But I think Brightest Flame is just so good that we upgrade it here. Damn, we could Brightest Flame, and then if we had one of the, what was that, Headbutt card? That brings it back to reality. Up there goes gravity. Okay, do I want a shop right now? I mean, why not, I guess, right? You come upon a faintly glowing key and pick it up. Been looking all over for that key. Now, if you don't mind, this person looks like bad news. But maybe it's not good to be judgy. Return the key and gain 100 gold. But maybe it's not good to be judgy. Yeah, I don't want to be judgy. Surely I'll give him the key. What would be so wrong about this guy? I mean, he looks kind. And we'll get 100 gold right before we get to the shop. Thanks, brother. The stranger thanks you for your help and rewards you handsomely. Thanks, stranger. Good luck with your key. Chat's gonna be like, ah, I fight strangers. Unicorn's like, why did you kill him? You should have killed him next time. Start each combat with 1 dexterity. Okay, that helps in the lack of blocking department, kind of. Kind of. Not incredibly. Right? It's not like the craziest. When you would die, instead this potion is discarded and you heal to 30% of your max health. How could you not take the fairy in a bottle at a time like this? Not like you would get something super, super cool. Ooh, ooh. I know, but the way that they said it, it's like it's not too good to be judgy. I totally agree with them. Like, I don't want to be a jerk. We also talked about maybe removing a card, like a basic strike here. Bloodletting. Imagine losing a strike for an extra bloodletting. That might be a good idea. Especially because we have, and then this guy having 2 of those, imagine. I don't think we need that, Sam. Jeez. All right, let's buy the fairy in the bottle. Let's get rid of a basic strike. Because that's, well, hang on. Do I want to do that? Yeah. We've got Whirlwind. Honestly, we should get rid of most strikes. And just build off of Whirlwind. And then Bloodletting. Okay. Okay. Wait. Anything else? Strength. We got 26 cards. I think we're good. Spire has no mercy, neither do I. Alright, next time we run into them, they're dead. They are so dead. Ooh, at the start of each, heal 2 HP. Oh my god, this game is begging me to never heal at campfires, and it's working. It's so working. Okay, we can gain 3 strength, or we can gain 3 strength off the rip for 1 energy, or we could draw. I think we need, guys, we need block, don't we? I should take my rage more seriously. I feel like I should take the rage more seriously. Rage against the machine. Oh, that's disgusting, bro. All right. The Decimillipede. They intend to debuff me, and they intend to buff themselves. Reattach. If other segments are still alive, revives in 2 turns with 25 HP. So we want to kill fast. And I'll say the best way to do that is to build up our strength and build up our energy as fast as we can so that we can hit him with a whirlwind and we kill very fast. So I want to rupture off the rip. I want to inflame off the rip. And then as best as I can, I want to take some of this damage and mitigate it. And for the most part, we kind of do. Right? We're only taking 5 damage. We did get debuffed and he's getting stronger. It's not perfect for us, but we do have a whirlwind here, which is going to help. We've got a setup strike. This is going to be a little hairy, actually, not going to lie. Because we're going to want to try and kill, but there's no way we're killing Mr. 14 over here. Unless, hang on. Yeah, not really. But we do have, okay. This goes kind of hard here, but not as hard as I'd like because nothing is really gonna kill. For each attack played. I wonder if I can do setup strike, strike, whirlwind, and then this would be free. We can try it at least. That is pretty nice. I will say I'm glad it worked out like that. Maybe I should have actually taken a strength potion, but now we're at 24. 24 block. 27 block. That's essentially 1 HP of damage. And we're fighting a boss, mind you, right? We're doing not too bad. Proud of us, fam. All right, this kind of sucks. We don't have a lot working in our favor right now. I do imagine that being a good idea. But man, oh man, I think we might be in trouble here. I think we take that as much as we possibly can. Then we just have to get hit here. I mean, that's the long and the short of it. We are going to be a little weakened at the end of this fight, but I gotta say we have a good deck going. I'm not terrified yet of our chances. Remember, we still have a fairy in the bottle. You know what? Why am I being such a puss? Look at this. We get that guy going. Ooh. Ooh, I kind of wanted a little bit something else, but you know what? Oh, well, you know what? We have a breakthrough here, which is great for us, right? And then we can do 11 damage. I think I popped the strength potion. And then I do enough to kill him and enough to kill him. And then we're fine. Okay, you get lots of mana for all the nothing you have. So true. Gigantification potion. The next attack you play deals triple damage. Oh my god, when we get a whirlwind behind that, guys, upon pickup, raise your max HP by 7. That's also huge for us. And we get a flame barrier. This is the kind of things that we're looking for. I know some of you might be saying, "Wouldn't you want a second whirlwind?" I think we really need to start thinning the herd on as far as the deck goes. And our whirlwind isn't the only thing that can kill, so it's important to remember that. Do I have another? Okay, I don't even have an elite fight coming, so I think I'm okay to actually upgrade here. And I want to get the flame barrier upgraded ASAP. ASAPy. 50% off rug wide. What are you selling, buddy? Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Strike dummy. Are these like poisoned relics? Upon pickup, raise your max HP by 3. Start each combat confused. Don't sleep on a Sneko Eye. Start each combat with 4 block. I don't understand what's going on here. Are these just like weakened relics? Plushy relics. They are just worse but cheaper versions. Okay. You know what? That's not bad. I'll take I'll buy a heal, I think. I can afford these bottom 3, and these are kind of what I would want the most anyway. That's good. That's good. Love that. A beautiful little shop to run into. I mean, we are plushy waffle OP. So true. I think we're doing incredibly well to start here. We now start with 18. We start with 18 block, which is almost enough to get a full, turn of damage blocked from these gentlemen. Now, we could Flame Barrier. Flame Barrier on these guys is really good. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We could Flame Barrier. And then I think we'll be okay to not do damage. I mean, we could take 3 to do 13. But you know what? I'm okay with that. Because this guy dies. This guy's almost dead. Yeah, I think doing 3 damage is fine. Alright. And then we can just Whirlwind. And then we'll be Gucci. I love the Whirlwind. Love it. Regen potion. Gain 5 regen. Oh yeah, I remember that guy. Okay, so that'll heal over time. Not bad to do in a boss fight. What's that? You love the burps? Me too, guys. Sorry. Shrug it off. Gain 11 block. Draw 1 card. Okay, we do need blocks. But I'll tell you, with what we're doing, Rage, having an upgraded Rage is just as good, if not better, than a block. Do I want to go crazy and not heal on this one? I'm at half, but I have a Fairy in a Bottle and a regen. I think we go for it, guys. What's good, gamers? Okay, that only gives me 3 additional attack to it. That's not crazy. This is really good. Bloodletting, not a bad one to have. But Battle Trance is really good. Bloodletting. I just say the same things over and over again. It's really good. We'll do Battle Trance. Dismantle maybe, or even the Wound card. Yeah, I think I might have made a mistake here, but it's okay. We'll be fine. Okay, so this enemy intends to use a buff, and this enemy intends to give you 6 status cards. So we're gonna be okay. Real talk here. We also have the gigantic potion, and that's gonna go so hard for us. I can already feel it. So in reality, gang, we are like so okay. It's actually crazy. We're gonna pyre, and then we're going to pillage. Okay. That was not bad. It could have been better. Honestly, it's not great. I could do more damage right now if I wanted to, but it wouldn't do much. So I'm just going to... take the regen potion and hope to God that I can actually make something happen. Like, hopefully that was worth taking now. We'll see. Frantic Escape. Okay, I want to see what that was. In 4 turns, you will be eaten and die. Holy shit. Okay. Good to know. All right. What is this? Get farther away. Increase sandpit by 1. Increase the cost of this card by 1. Okay. So I do have some ability to not die in 4 turns is what I'm hearing, which is good. Because I don't want to die in 4 turns. Okay. Rupture. Perfect. Always love to see that. Uppercut, obviously. We're going to weaken him. That's good for us. Losing some HP. We've got Rupture, so there's no point in not doing this. We're just getting stronger, and that's good. That's basically all I want to say. Oh yeah. I mean, look at us go. 21 damage. Intending, but look at this. We've got a flame barrier. We've got a brightest flames. We've got another uppercut to make him weak again. I mean, it doesn't get much better than this, guys. Like, the way we're playing right now, we're perfectly fine. We're not even in a little bit of trouble, which is just so good for us. Look at this. We've got a rage here. We could literally hit him with a bash right now. Guys, I don't even think we'll need the to use a frantic escape. I think we can crush him. But let's not get crazy, all right? Let's not get carried away. We'll at least just hit the frantic escapes when we got him. But we can do a whirlwind into a stomp for free. I like the idea of that. I hope you guys do too. All right. This is going very well for us. He's going to get stronger next turn. We've got 4 pits to deal with. I think a demon form, a strength, and just a simple attack here is fantastic for us. We are getting very strong here. We're healing up. The regen potion is regenning. We've got 3 turns. He can only do 14 damage to us. We're rocking and rolling. We hit him with the breakthrough here. We hit him with a pillage here. Ooh, I mean, we hit him with the bloodletting, and then we hit him with the game ender. Sorry. Sorry. Go away. I don't think you will even need to use the giant potion. Seriously. We're kind of killing it. All right, Fiend Fire. I mean, what a card. If you can get Dead Branch or whatever the equivalent is in this game and use Fiend Fire, that's easily one of the most fun builds that there is, at least from last game. Deal 10 damage if fatal, raise your max HP by 3. Great card to get at the beginning, if you do. Otherwise, I'm not going to take that in a 2 going into a 3. Brand, lose 1 HP, exhaust 1 card, gain 1 strength. Okay, let me tell you how awesome of a card that this actually is. Not only does it work perfectly with what we're trying to do, you can also have some strategy and some defense against them hitting you with status cards. That is such a beautiful card. I love it. We're going to add that. And we get the full heal. And we get the goody goodies. Okay. Act 3 Glory. 3rd floor. Feeling good about our chances on this one. Let's see where we're headed, though. Queen. At the end of the act, you will fight Queen. Okay. We've got 1, 2, 3 fires, it looks like, on that path, which makes the most sense to take. It looks like we'll be able to fight a elite. We'll be able to hit up a shop. Not that we really need a shop right now, but I like it anyway. I like it more than the other options, at least, I think. I think. Yeah, I do. I do, and I ain't fibbing. Then why do you keep looking at it? I don't know. All right, give yourself to me, and I will be feared, and you will be feared as much as I. This doesn't look like somebody I want to be working with. Vaku, the first demon. At the start of each turn, draw 2 additional cards. You may not draw cards during your turn. Okay, so Fiddle kind of makes some of my cards incompatible, which is never a good idea. You shouldn't build a deck and then at the last, where you can't even get rid of cards, have something that negates that. Distinguished Cape. Lose 9 max HP. Add 3 apparitions to your deck. Ethereal, gain 1 intangible. When should you ever refuse taking an apparition? For real. I mean, intangible, if it's the same thing as what it did before, reduce all damage to 1 this turn. If you didn't mind me, there's nothing to say about fuck. Are you saying that I shouldn't be so judgmental? I'm just saying, you know, first demon, he looks like he would be be a bad guy. When you encounter the merchant, immediately obtain everything he sells. Okay, that could be so good, except for the fact that you would immediately take all the cards, and that could be a run ruiner. So I wouldn't want that unless you don't have to take the cards. I think what makes sense here is the Distinguished Cape, and I rest my case. He says not to judge and won't steal a key, but a demon trying to give him free stuff is a bad guy, SMH. What kind of jerk am I? What kind of jerk am I? All right, can I, the question is, can I upgrade those cards too? To give me, to let it not exhaust? Let me see. Gimme. Shit. Okay, so ethereal means that if you don't use it, it just leaves your hand. So you could just like upgrade those so that you can play them more strategically. But an apparition, I mean, it's free block essentially. Okay. All right. Proceed. Yeah, I guess I want to remove a card now. For sure, since I've added cards to my deck. Guy has a gun! That pig has a gun! Alright, at the start of the player's turn, turret operator gains 25 block. Well, that's stupid as hell. It looks like I have to kill the living shield first. Alright, first set of baddies. Now, I have 18 shield on my first turn, but this guy is ethereal, so it's kind of like I might as well throw it on because I'm not going to be able to do anything otherwise. Is kind of the feeling, it's the vibe that I'm getting. Let's see if that works out in my favor. We'll do some of that. We can exhaust a card right now too. Okay. But I don't have like rupture yet, so maybe don't go too crazy with it. I'll go okay, let me think. I'll go demon form. I'll go brand and exhaust a strike because that ain't nothing but a thing. I'll go apparition, and then I'll freaking what'll I freaking do? I'll freaking go whirlwind, baby. That's what I'll do. End the turn there. Can't believe they gave these guys guns. Pathetic. Okay, I've got another apparition. This is kind of like par for the course right now. Pretty chill. Nothing too big to worry about. And I do want to use the apparition, of course, right? Of course. I'm going to take some damage. I don't love, obviously. We rage here. For sure. I think we uppercut, honestly, bad boy over there. We'll see. I think we kill this guy, and then now that he's dead, we can go off a little bit more. He's not going to have the shield to protect himself. He's going to hit us for 20, and I don't necessarily love that. So I'm going to brightest futures it up. I get an apparition, so he's basically just useless, which is great for us. We can hit him with an uppercut, and then we can hit that with an apparition. Oh my god, do I even need to? Yeah, we've got a beautiful thing going on. Liquid bronze, why not? Second wind plus, exhaust all non-attack cards in hand, gain 7 block for each card exhausted. We don't really have anything going off of exhausting, so I say we're actually just fine. We're rocking 32 cards right now. The deck is a little fat. It could lose some weight, like myself. Deal 12 damage, retain your hand this turn. Kind of interesting with a card like intangible or whatever it's called. I don't even remember. Deal 5 damage twice, gain 2 strength. The enemies gain 1 strength. Well, that's just crazy. Deal 11 damage to all enemies. That card's always kind of cringe. It is nice that it's an exhaust if you had something like Dead Branch, but since we don't, I'm not too concerned with something like that. Guys, remember, we still have a fairy in a bottle too. I think we definitely are winning this specific run we're going on. Whenever a card is exhausted, gain 3 block. So if you intangible, if you use one of those cards, if you had this power selected. For some reason I feel like you're saying that that's what I sound like right now. Which you might be right, but that doesn't mean you should go ahead and say it. Alright, I think that's what we should do here, and I think that we will just be a-okay. Actually, deal 3 damage to a random enemy 3 times. Sword boomerang. Okay, to be fair, the Twitch chat told me to. Said I could do, so I did. No, I totally get it. You're in every right to do so. Sword Boomerang is actually a crazy one with the strength build that we're going off of right now. I shouldn't sleep on this. It's just Sword Boomerang or Whirlwind. Obviously, Whirlwind is what you'd want. So do I want to cloud my deck even further? The answer is yes, kind of. Yes, kind of. So I will. I could, so I did, so I will. All right, what do we got here? Whenever Scroll of Biting deals unblocked damage to you, lose 2 max HP. Holy shit. That's not great. All right, so kill him fast, essentially. Throw the apparition in. So now they're not going to hurt me, which is good. Let's battle trance. Let's bloodlet. And let's kill most of these guys in one turn. Actually, hang on. Let me think about this. Can I kill 33? Power to the 6. 542. I think I just do this. If I just do this, that's mostly good. That's mostly just fine. And you know what? I'll even use a liquid bronze, because I don't want to run out for a better potion. And then he'll just die. Set up, then whirl. Oh, that might have been better. Apply 1 weak and 1 vulnerable to all enemies. You know what? I love the fact that I have this and I didn't have to get rid of Thorn and feel bad about it. So let's just be happy. Let's just be happy. All right. At this point, I don't feel like I even need any more blocks, so I'm not even going to care. Goodbye. See, told you. It just feels like potions show up more seriously. Oh, this guy looks interesting. Okay. Take 6 damage when this card is played. Powers are afflicted with galvanized. Powers are afflicted with galvanized? Oh, okay. So if I play a power, then I'll take 6 damage. That kind of sucks big butt for me. Okay. Okay. That's fine, though. It's not great, though, the hand that I was just dealt here. It's not the best hand we've ever had. Makes me have more respect for Potion Pack, the one that gives you slots. Yeah, so true. That could actually be really good. Okay, lose 1 HP, exhaust 1 card, gain 1 strength. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Hear me out. Can I make this out of here alive? Perhaps. Play Rage. And then play Brand. No, I shouldn't have played Brand. That was stupid. Whatever. I'm committed. I'm committed. I'm committed to the mistake that I made. The end. I take some damage. It's okay. Wasn't the worst. Alright. Higher. Oh yeah, gain. Okay, so take 6 damage. Which is something we don't want. Right? Alright, uppercut this guy's face off, of course. We do have apparition, so this is still an easy fight for us, you know? When you really think about it. Because he can't even hit me on this turn. Now he's vulnerable, he's weak. We've outgrown him. Alright, 5 times 3, so 15 damage off the rip with something like that, which is pretty good. We can uppercut him again, which I think is what we absolutely have to do. And then we apparition. Or should we? No, we got it, because he's about to run out of those debuffs, so let's just hit it like that. He's gonna die, which is, you know, all we can really hope for. Alright. This is going to hit him twice here, which is perfection. And then this will hit him a few times as well. Perfect. Okay. And we can hit him a few times with this. And he's dead. And he's dead, ladies and gentlemen. We killed Nikola Tesla. He's freaking dead, mate. Breakthrough armaments. Armaments. Gotta say, a little too late. I don't think we really need you anymore. Let me see if I regret saying that. Armaments, take me back. Armaments, please, take me back. No, honestly, I think we're okay. I think we've been pretty chill, to be honest with you. Like, the apparitions really aren't screwing me over yet and appearing, like, 2 in 1 hand. So that's making me pretty happy. Oh, the Digger crew. Alright, 18 damage coming my way with a debuff as well. Headed right for us. I'm blocking 18 off the rip, so I don't really need to worry too much about it. They're only doing, or they only have 44. When killed, a new axe bot is summoned in its place. Alright, honestly, guys, I think we ruined here. And then we just call it a day. Let's apply weak and vulnerable. We might as well, since we're already rocking 2 in our slot. That looks really good. I like seeing this for sure. I'm happy. Armaments, my beloved. Too little, too late. You know, if they wanted to be in my deck, they would have showed up sooner. It's that easy. Alright, I think we kill here, right? Well, actually, I'm a little worried about saying that because they said something about 1 appearing in its place. Okay. Let's just take that. Take this. I'm probably being way more cautious than I need to be, but better safe than sorry. Okay, what happens when we do something like that? Okay, they're just blocking. They're blocking and buffing. Alright, well, I'm gonna buff too then. Alright. Interesting kind of fight here, gotta say. We're kind of like the birds of game 1, but more fucking annoying. They're kind of like the birds, but I hate them. Alright. We've got an apparition, so we're kind of chill here. Don't have to worry too much. We gain some strength out of that bee. We can hit him hard. Do I want to hit him hard? Kinda, right? But he's also going to buff up. I think buffing would be bad to deal with. You guys feel me? You feel me? That's good. That's good, I think. They weakened me. Alright, that's a little tough for me. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie to you. Alright. 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 Let me see here. Okay. Let me think here, okay? I'm thinking that 20 plus 14, not quite enough now, is it? I'll just take some damage. I'll take some damage, but I think overall it's going to be okay. Because they're mostly screwed, you know what I'm saying? Mostly. Giant potion with stomp, not sure. Yeah, you know, to be fair though, an upgraded one does upgrade your whole hand. Yeah, I know. I love it. I love armaments. I think I'm just holding a grudge. Stomp and Giant Potion would have ended the fight, but I'm really curious to see if I'm going to need Giant Potion for the final boss fight. It could be that I'm being a little bit too dumb when it comes to it, but I guess we'll see. I want the 27 damage to guarantee go to this guy. So I think what I'm going to do, hit him with that. And now it doesn't even really matter. I can do that, and then I can do this to him. Oh, shucks. I messed up. Okay, I still think we're going to be okay. Oh, not quite, though. Alright, dang it. That's okay. That's okay, that's okay. I'm not too annoyed about that. I'll still be able to kill this guy in the next turn. I didn't think there was going to be another one. Again, I'm just tossing out ideas, not saying they are better by any means. It's all good. It's all good. They probably are. I'm also tossing out ideas on the fly. But we're looking like we might win our first run here. It only took us 85 hours to beat it, but that's okay. Deal 5 damage twice, Twin Strike, a good card to play with strength building like we're doing, but not that important anymore. Add a random attack into your hand, it's free to play this turn. I love Infernal Blade, but we don't need attacks. Aim 5 block, armaments. Armaments really trying to be part of our deck. Really trying. What do we have that we could upgrade? The apparitions, yeah. And I kind of feel like it's worth upgrading those, so goodbye. Well, you could just upgrade that guy, and then he could upgrade an apparition in your hand. Shut up! Shut up! Game really wants you to take it. Yeah, no lie. No lie. Too bad I'm stubborn. Alright, we go to a campfire, and we don't heal. We're actually crazy people. We upgrade the apparition. We open the chest. Start each combat with an additional energy for my lantern. That's a beautiful thing there. Alright. The enemy intends to give you 10 status cards. That's a bit much, don't you think? That's a bit much, I have to say. Okay, easy attacks to start with. See if that helps at all. Jesus. Alright, lots of slime, but we do have lots of energy to start out with, so that's good for us. I mean, apparition for sure feels like a move to make here, especially since it's ethereal. Let's pillage it out. Bloodletting, we've got quite the whirlwind getting set up here, which is great for us. Okay, we can hit him for 12 with 1 energy. Sounds lovely. And then, you know what? We can actually get enough to not take any damage here, which doesn't sound bad. So we're actually going to pull that off. That's very good. Lots of damage. Did you want to do a co-op after, by the way? I actually didn't realize how long this would take me. After this run, I do have to hop off for the day. It's almost that time to get ready to pick the kids up. But I swear we will be playing more throughout this week. If you want, you can join the Discord. And we can keep in touch more that way. I would love to do a co-op run through this game. Potentially either Wednesday or Thursday. I think I do have an unfortunate obligation to one of the viewers already. Oh, good, I get you. Yeah, thank you for the understanding. I didn't realize how long I would be sucked into this. Wink. Wink. All right, let's go ahead and rupture it out. Obviously, he's going to debuff me and he's going to buff himself. So we want to get strong here. Exhaust the shield. And then hit him up. We're getting stronger. He's getting stronger. But thankfully, we have an apparition here, which is going to be so lovely. We needed something like that. Let's go ahead and hit him with that, because it's going to give us more strength. We'll take the apparition. We'll hit him with the sudden strike. Because we have an apparition hiding in there, I don't necessarily know if I want to hit. Well, actually, you know, if I get it this turn, it's gonna actually benefit me anyway. Because I think the turn you take it, you can just stack your intangibles. I think that's how the first game had it. What? Sam, what are you saying? Who knows? Who knows? All right, that's fine. I like it. I like it how it is. Nice try. I don't even need the apparition right now. And it's not... That's the upgraded one. That's kind of perfect, actually. Holy heck. Oh my god. It's perfect. All right. Yeah, now we have the chain going. I mean, come on. Yes. Oh, it's so nasty with it. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's almost too easy. Howl from Beyond. 3 energy. Deal 21 damage to all enemies at the start of your turn. Plays from the exhaust pile. What does that mean? Removed until the end of combat. How does that work? At the start of your turn, plays from the exhaust pile? So if you get that, if you keep that card in your deck and you exhaust it, then the next turn over, it'll do 21 damage. If I'm understanding that correctly, that's huge. Because we already have the brand. When we have something like the brand... Let me just see here. What would the upgrade be? Gain 2 strength. Okay, when we have something like the brand, having something like that card can be ridiculous. But I do have my Whirlwind. My Whirlwind is doing more. So we don't have to think about it too much. Obviously, Body Slam would be good if we had more defense, but we're not getting that much defense. So I think we're just good. All right, we got a little distracted there. It was a cool card concept, so I like where the idea is for sure. All right. Oh, a piggy. He's gonna summon monsters, and he's got 150 health. All right, from the get-go, I think we always have to pyre if we have it. I mean, nothing crazy is going on here, right? We can just hit him with this and then continue. It's sad to see that, you know, that's where my Whirlwind was. It would have been better to have it on a turn like this, but we do have a Flame Barrier, which is great for us. I don't love the fact that my Ethereals are already out here. What's an Ethereal? I wish I knew. Minions abandon combat without their leader. This enemy intends to block on its turn. This guy is going to debuff me. That's not great for me. He's going to summon even more monsters next turn too. So 16 block it is, of course. We're going to need these apparitions. It just is what it is. Then I guess we go to hit the stab bot. Really didn't need to hit the stab bot now that I'm thinking about it. I was just kind of pissed off that he was even there. All right, what is this? He's going to give me a status card. We've got 2 stab bots out. It's not great. All right, 13. Need some good cards here. Okay, this is actually good. I obviously can't use it the way that you would want to use it, but that's actually a pretty solid grab. I have intangible right now. I didn't even realize. So that's good. Okay. Do something like that. Demon form. I'll do a brand and get rid of my block since it's only going for 3 right now. And then I should use this. And I'll be able to use that and the other. It almost makes me wonder if I should do something like gigantification, but I'm not getting hit as bad as it may seem. If I do say so myself. Alright, let's stop getting debuffed here, because that's not good for nobody. Alright, that's pretty good as far as an attack goes. Remember, I still have my fairy in a bottle. Don't worry, we're all good. He goes for the attack there. He does nothing to me. Okay, so he's given me some shit cards, some status cards. That will be a pain. We've got a rupture here and a breakthrough. I mean, it's practically over for him when I think about it. But of course, we still have a fight to fight, so let's not get too cocky. All right, Zapbot. At the start of Zapbot's turn, it gains 2 strength. That's really not good. He's going to give me status cards. Okay, so not perfect. We definitely need to kill that little son of a gun. We take that. I mean, 15 damage is pretty insane, if I do say so myself. I think we can hit Fabricator and then just maybe hope to get lucky. But I don't want to be crazy, so do something like that. Something, can't risk him living. The problem. All right. Let's just hope that is literally exactly what you would want to happen. I'm actually thrilled that the random enemies were that turd. Okay, a simple stab bot. Do I need to use the apparition this turn? I don't think I'll have to. I won't have to. I don't think I need to use either of those that turn. Okay, another zap bot. Got some not good out here. If I'm being honest, there's some not good. Okay, 16. Let's do a little bloodletting. That's so good for us. That's so good for us, guys. Oh my god. That's so good for us, guys. Oh my god. That's incredibly good for us. Alright. He's dead. He's dead that turn. A beautiful fight. Of course, that was not... Okay. Okay. Well, you know, when you have that, if they're just going to give you the upgraded armaments, you got to take it at that point. I know. It's a big deck. 33. Half of 66. That's as many books as there was in the Bible. I'm basically blessed. I'm basically blessed. Would that be 4 times? That would be pretty nice, but I do think upgrading your apparitions is the move to make here. I don't know if there's better cards. Okay. On the floor lies a tome, top 3 ways to conquer the Spire. The book is encrusted with blood, so you find this manuscript highly suspicious. Will you read it? Read the back. Choose an attack to enchant with Sharp 2. Increases damage on this card by 2. Choose a skill to enchant with Nimble 2. Increases block gain from this card by 2. Or choose a power to enchant with Swift 2. The first time you play this card, draw 2 cards. And there's no way to leave? I mean, choose an attack. I can increase the attack of my Whirlwind, which is always a good idea. I don't think any of the other cards are really fit my fancy as far as that one goes. Whirlwind, right? Gotta do Whirlwind. Why not? You flip the book cover over and read the summary. Critics and cultists agree that sharp and pointy weapons are the best way to inflict damage. There's a price sticker on the back of the book, crossed out and marked with a greatly reduced price. Oh, maybe I'm cursed. Alright, we fight an elite here. Alright. Was it a good idea to take on elites right now? I don't know. 15 damage. He's going to hit me with a debuff, and he's going to hit me with 6, and he's going to... Okay, so 21 damage overall. I'm blocking 18. I've got a beautiful Brightest Flame here. I've got actually quite a bit to work with. I've got an apparition already. It is ethereal, so we might as well play it. Right. I don't know who is worth killing here. The Flail Knight. This is the guy I have the key. That son of a bitch. What is he doing? He's supposed to be my friend. My friend. What happened? We're gonna have 5. 1, 2. Let me see. Yeah, 1, 2. Skip a few. All right. I think we kill Flail Knight on account of him being a jerk. Perhaps. Kind of rude. Kind of rude he would attack me at a time like this after I let him have the key. Key to my heart, key to my soul. Hexed. While Spectral Knight is alive, all your cards are ethereal. Oh. Oh. If this card is in your hand at the end of the turn, it's exhausted. Well, that is a fucking nightmare. It's not good. It's not good. Jeez Louise. Talk about a bad time. Alright. I might need to drink this actually. I don't want to get in shitified, you know? I think we gotta hit him like this. We gotta hit him like this. We gotta hit him like well, hang on. Actually. Ducks. Kill here. Probably worth that, yeah. Killing and not damning myself. Let me think. What do I want to hold on to? What do I want to give up? Shucks. I think we don't want to give up any of these, so we're gonna have to... He's not dead? Oh shit. Misplay. Okay, that wasn't perfect. Dampen. While Magi Knight is alive, all your cards are downgraded. Stop! Would you stop it? Upgrade a card in your hand? Jeez. Cheese and crackers, man. Alright. Let me do this. Do this. God, that is so annoying, brother. I'm so mad. I might actually need to heal. Alright. At least we kill... Actually, we could kill a lot here. $15 times 5 is 75. That kills all, bro. That kills literally everybody. That's so good for me. Thank goodness. Thank goodness I didn't want my ass handed to me. Oh my god, whenever you rest heal an additional 15 HP. Too easy. Okay, okay. We rest. We rest and we go in at 69. It's a blessed number, gang. 2 hours and 24 minutes in. Wow. I sure know how to stretch this content, huh? Alright, we fight Act 3 boss. Porchhead Amalgam. Porchhead Amalgam. That's right. Okay, so he leaves when leader dies. The enemy intends to apply afflictions on your cards. Well, I don't want that to happen. So what we're going to do here... We can upgrade the cards, which I guess is good. Do something like that, and then do something like this, and then do something like that. Then we end the turn. Okay. What did she do? The first 3 cards drawn each turn are afflicted with bound. Only 1 bound cards can be played each turn. Cards are unbound at the end of the turn. That's real shitty. I need this for sure, I think. It's going to be very important to play. So I can't. They're bound now. I think I just play the power card and hope for the best here. Get hit by the 15. She gives me... Oh, man, that's not great. But I do have an apparition right here, so that's kind of cake for me. So I play that, play the flame barrier, and then play... I mean, it seems like we should start really working on killing the witch as fast as possible. And he'll just get hurt from whatever bullshit I'm throwing his way. Okay, so this is good because it's not ethereal. We do need to probably play one. Though I would love to play a pillage. It kind of would suck not to. Let me see what I have. How many skill cards do I have? Ugh, I have a lot of skill cards actually. But I could get something like the fucking good thing. If I don't play, it's a waste though. I mean, I won't even get to use that. So I think we had to do something like that. I hate getting into these scenarios where I feel like I'm doing the wrong thing, but it's okay. It's just part of life. Okay, she's leveling up her little minion. Not great. Deals 12 damage to all enemies. You know we love something like that. I mean, yeah, of course we want that, right? Increase our strength. Take 24 damage. And I don't have a choice here. It has to be done. Oh man. Oh man. That one's gonna hurt. That one would really hurt. Shoot. Okay. Lost a card. Damn. That's not great, gang. This is definitely going to kill me. Well, not kill me, but you know, pop my parry in a bottle. Yeah, for sure. Okay, I gotta hope that this is where we start to pop off, or else we might be screwed. Okay. 15 times the 75. Bring that up. 15 times 8. 120. And that is just not enough, huh? $17 times 7. What would that be? That would be like 119. I think we can kill him with these two combined. I'm pretty sure. If my math is wrong, then I'm definitely dead, so. That's so good for us. Oh my god. Okay, we might actually do this. Let's see what happens if she starts going cray-cray in me. Yeah, that's not great. That's definitely not great. Alright, let me see if we have any chance here. I don't think we... Unfortunately, I think this is the end of the road. But what a road it was. I mean, talk about a fun start to... it hurts though. It hurts being so close to the end and dying at the last boss. Maybe the last boss, I don't know. It was the floor 3 boss, which was the last boss in previous game, but that was very awesome, very fun. The queen added a piece of ironclad to her collection. All right, so we got some relics unlocked. We discovered obviously a ton of new cards. That was super cool. In the timeline, reveal epics to unlock cards, relics, and much more. See what we unlocked here. Play a single run to reveal this epic. Chapter 5, Niao, the reopening. Mother of Resurrection, Niao, awakened from her slumber, rise champion again. Meow will now greet you at the start of each run. Oh, okay, that's our whale friend, I believe, from last game. Very cool. All right, 4 epics are waiting to be revealed. What does this mean? Unlocked by accumulating score. Okay. Play a run with the Ironclad to reveal this epic. News of the Spire's reopening made its way to the Silent. She ferries a boat to the capital. Looks like we unlocked the Silent, which is awesome. Silent sneaks past the gate wards with ease. Oh, gate wards with ease and enters the Spire once more. Unlocked the Silent as a playable character. Very cool. We won't be playing them for a while since you know that we kind of are obsessed with doing the Ascension runs. Play a single run with all characters and beat Act 3 to reveal this epic. Beat Ascension 1 with the Ironclad. I'm working on it. Encounter all other ancients to reveal this epic. Kill 15 bosses with the Ironclad. Play a run with the Silent. Play a run with every character. Kill 15 elites with the Ironclad. Working on it. Beat Act 1 with the Ironclad. Beat Act 2. Okay, so these will be pretty good, I think. These will unlock something about the Ironclad. The Ironclad, a warrior from a faraway land, entered the Spire driven by pure instinct and accursed blood. He has lost all reason and identity. All who prevent his ascent shall perish. The following cards will now appear in future runs. Molten Fist, deal 10 damage, double the enemy's vulnerable. That's pretty cool. Okay. What is the, Man, I wish we could see the, upgraded version of that. If that, like, triples the enemy's vulnerable, that reminds me a lot of, like, Poison in a way. Vulnerable enemies take an additional 25 damage as a power. That's pretty awesome. Gain 1 strength for each vulnerable on the enemy. Permanently? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. If you can stack these together, that doubles the enemy's vulnerable and dominate. Can you imagine what a combo that would be? What is that? The Ironclad strength surges. Oh, it's a placeholder. Okay. That's cool. Interesting that they have placeholders while they work on the art to get done. That's a really cool way of approaching early access. The flames of the demonic pact course through his blood. Cuts and bruises heal rapidly. The Valley Guard are cleaved in two. The Desert Tribe are burned to a crisp. Windwalkers smashed into the ground. And even a familiar horde of aggressive bronze-cladded warriors are set ablaze with these exciting new flames. All of Ironclad's enemies are shown no mercies. All of the Ironclads? Ironclad? Where is everyone? What's going on? Hazel Cooper says, "Hi Sam." Hi Hazel. How are you? Happy Monday. Welcome. Relics unlocked. Okay, we've got some familiar friends up in this bit. Red Skull, while your HP is at or below 50%, you have additional 3 strength. So a strength buff when dealing with low health, which you know I like to do. Enemies with vulnerable take 20 or 75% more damage rather than 50%. If you added that on top of the thing that we already saw, where enemies can take 25% on top, that means you're doubling your damage against vulnerable. The first time you gain strength each combat, double the amount gained. Ruined helmet. These are some crazy buffs that they're working with here. I love this so far. Alright. Unlocked by accumulating score. Magnum Opus. A void of nothingness. But then the world came into existence. It churned about and molded itself to that which tells stories. Along with this journey lay a planet named Prion. Isn't Prion the thing that you get from eating the brains of your similar species? No, that's a prion, Sam. So true. A mere speck in this universe. They say a great story about Spire took place there. Alright, alright. Following cards will appear in future runs. Automation. Every 10 cards you draw, gain an energy. Okay. At the start of your turn, transform 1 card in your hand. Transformed cards become a random card of any rarity. That's chaotic, bro. Catastrophe. Play 2 random cards from your draw pile. Interesting. But it's a 2. I don't know if I like any of those cards, to be honest. I could be wrong there, though. Unlocked by accumulating score. Okay. Okay. Well, my god. What a great first run that we had in this. So multiplayer is just host a standard daily or custom run for up to 4 players. Up to 4 players. I am so intrigued at what co-op could be like. Guys, that was a blast. I don't know if you guys had as much fun watching as I did playing, but hopefully it wasn't such a slog to sit through. I know I took my dear sweet time trying to get through that. I was just trying to introduce you guys to the game while I played it, so hopefully that made sense. Joe said, see ya, Sam. See ya, Joe. Thanks for hanging out with me today. It was a blast. Oh, thank you for the beautiful donation as well. Don't worry, that dollar is gonna go 100% towards beautifying this stream. It's gonna look even better. It's gonna get better and better. It's gonna get better and better. Green, I'm sorry that we had some difficulties. I hope that we can settle it in the future and that we can play Counter-Strike together. But I must say that I'm very happy that you didn't die on your dog walk. I think the whole family is happy about that, and I hope that there's no hard feelings, and that you have a great day. I hope you were able to play some Counter-Strike. What did that say? Oh my God, I'm getting a bill. You know, it used to be that they could just mail you bills, but now they're sending text about bills. Not that we're drowning in bills. It's just the idea that like, not even my phone can stay away from getting messages about bills. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. It's Monday. It's Mondays. You want to remind me about a bill on a Monday? Give me a break. Shout out to Karl Casey at White Bat Audio. Why does it sound like you're always sponsored by him? I'm not. I'm just trying to do the right thing and give an artist credit. Their music's good. Hey, if you stream, you should check them out. They're kind of cute. I've never met him. So I don't mean like physically attractive. I just mean that, you know, their music's cool. What is everybody doing for the rest of their Mondays? I'd like to know. Feel free to let us know before the stream ends. I do let it run for a little bit before I go and say goodbye. Guys, remember to check out Epic Games on a regular basis to make sure you're getting your free games on Epic Games. You're so welcome. Oh my God, Fortnite has Rick and Morty back in it. Turnip Boy Robs a Bank, actually a good roguelite, in case you haven't played it. This is how you get the games. Okay, you go onto that and you just click get. Why am I getting a game I already have on Steam? I don't know. You know, I'd hate to think about the day where Steam dies and all we have left is Epic, but sadly that can be a reality for us, so just make sure you're doing the right thing. Always own your games as much as you can and in as many places as you can. What the hell is this? I don't care about that. What is this music? Are these organs? Wild. Stop with my eardrums bleeding, bro. You know what? This song's better, Karl Casey. What can I say? I like this song better. You want to fight me on it? Let's go. I really love Bev and Bob style music, though. You guys should definitely check them out. I don't want them to copyright strike me. They are really good, so make sure that you give them some love. I posted in the Discord on the memes page, actually, them singing Down with the Sickness. I definitely think you guys should check that out. Let me just show you how to get there before I have to get out. It's only 1:36, so I'm not like pressed for time. I just can't. I can't get into another run or anything. All right, here on the memes, you have to look at Down with the Sickness, Disturbed by Bev and Bob style music. It's very good. And so is this guy who sings ooh ah ah ah. That guy always gets me going. Ooh ah! All right, gang. Thank you so much for everybody that's checked the stream out. Thank you for the follows that we got today. I think we've got a new follower today, at least on the Twitch side. On the YouTube side, for some reason, sometimes it doesn't show that somebody's followed, usually because they want it privated, I guess, who they're subscribed to. But on the Twitch side, I think we saw somebody come in. So thank you so much for that. I don't see it on the Streamlabs. Is the only reason why I'm being weird about it. I'm not trying to throw shade at anybody that might have followed today. The only way I saw it was I got like an email on my Gmail. So no shade thrown. I love you all. Welcome to the family. Guys, check out the Discord if you haven't if you haven't joined, give it some thought. We have a lot of fun there, and it's usually where I post any updates about the streams coming up. Today was supposed to be a Counter-Strike day, so hopefully it wasn't a shot in the heart of people that were expecting Danganronpa. Now, Rooney said that tomorrow is going to be a Roblox day, but Rooney wasn't in the chat once. So if Rooney doesn't speak up tonight or tomorrow morning, we might just say, Rooney, maybe next time with the Roblox, and we'll just go into Danganronpa 2 again. I do want to insert Slay the Spire 2 more into the playthroughs. Hazel Cooper said, what's going? That's pretty much the attitude of my audience all the time. What's going? If you can't follow me, I'll try to make more sense in the Discord. If you follow it, you can follow it on YouTube by going to my account and going to the info and saying join the Discord, or if you're on Twitch, it's at the bottom of the about page. Feel free to hit me up if you don't understand either way, and I can help you get there. Otherwise, I hope everyone has a great rest of their Monday. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I will see you, of course, tomorrow again in the morning, bright and early, with my coffee, ready to play some more something. Can't tell you what it's going to be yet, but if you're in the Discord, you'll probably know before everybody else does. I love you guys. Kisses. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, Hazel. Thanks for tuning in.